Subscribe now to Elite Sports TV. Subscribe now to Elite Sports TV. One thing me know, Elite Sports family, is if we not drink island-based juice, we not drink no juice. Look at these beverage. This is a sorrel, and also this is a pineapple. These are my two favorites so far. But listen, if you are in Tampa, if you are in the Florida area, you can pick it up at your favorite Jamaican restaurant. Also the gas station, the supermarket. Island best juice, one of the hottest juice in the market right now in the United States. Load the bag of soda, load the bag of Pepsi. Drink island best juice. People, watch this. This is what me I drink right now. This is my favorite. You know what I'm saying? Soursop. I love soursop, so I have to take a taste and make a taste it. Tell me what you think. Island best juice. Elite Sports TV, Ryan LFC.
I am Liam Bailey, and you are watching Elite Sports TV. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Alright, enough respect.
Hey guys, Bunny Shaw here with Elite Sports TV. Make sure you like and subscribe and always tune in.
Hey guys, it's Jermaine Clark Jr. here from Byron Roll Squad 2023. You're watching Elite Sport TV with Ryan LFC. Stay tuned for all things Reggae Girls, Reggae Boys, and sports. Peace out.
Okay. Hi, this is Yasmin Jameson, Reggae Girls goalkeeper, and you're watching Ryan LFC's YouTube channel. Please like, share, and subscribe.
Hi, I'm Marla Setman, Reggae Girls top midfielder. Oh, let me start over again. All right. Hi, I'm Marla Setman, Reggae Girls top midfielder, and you're here on Ryan FC and Elite Sports. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment to keep up all to date with Reggae Girls and Reggae Boyz.
My name is Errol Stevens, former international player and reggae boy, and you're watching Elite Sports TV, Ryan LFC. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to stay up to date to get the latest content on the Reggae Boyz football. Bless.
Hi, my name is Tiffany Cameron, Reggae Girls top striker, and you are watching Ryan LFC YouTube channel. Don't forget.
Oh, and there's them here. This is Boom Boom, aka World Boom, the Billboard selector. And I represent for Ryan LFC. To get the latest Reggae Boyz content, just hit that like and subscribe button. And the Operation Ball Game, I say, knock it, Ryan.
Subscribe now to Elite Sports TV. Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. Big up to everybody down in the comment section. Viewers and subscribers, sorry about last night. Mash up. My headspace never did it to give you guys a good show. Honestly, people. Whole heap of drama, whole heap of stress. I'm have to just go sleep it out. Honestly, people. I'm going to be real with the people. Yeah, and also, I was a little bit tired, people. You know what I mean? I was a little bit tired. Didn't go to the gym today. I just come home and I still feel a little bit tired. You know what I mean? I've been working, I've been grinding hard. You know what I mean? So, when nobody tell me to slow down, I have to slow down. So, sorry about no show last night. Sorry about that. Appreciate it. But First and foremost, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, whenever you're watching back the video and the replay. My name is Ryan LFC, and you're watching Elite Sports TV. Enough love and respect to all of the viewers them out there. Viewers and subscribers, appreciate you guys. You guys continue to make the show grow. Every year, we has been improving. You understand? Massive, massive improvements. So, this year, the aim is to get 50,000 subscribers. We will be having that. We will be having that, people. We're going to step it up a little bit. This summer going to be a huge summer for the Jamaica national team. You know when the national team do well, Ryan LFC do well. And even if the team not do well, I still do well. So I want to big up to all of the viewers and subscribers. Every single time football come around, the numbers sky high and it just continue to grow. I want to thank you guys to continue to share the content, you know what I mean? And not only that, people, you know, 40,000 subscribers. Honestly, not even a wild mind thinking about getting 40,000 subscribers. You know what I mean? One of the things that YouTube did have back in the days where you have story, where you could post YouTube story, just like Instagram and all of these stuff, Twitter, all of them things we have story. YouTube, they have the feature there, but you have to have 10,000 subscribers to get that feature there. And every day I say, yo, when I reach 10,000 subscribers, you know what I mean? Because I love to get that feature there. But right now, almost every feature YouTube have it right now. 40,000. Oh my God. That's a lot of people. That's a lot of people support Elite Sports TV. I want to thank all of you guys to continue to grow with me. Appreciate it. Thank you. 40,000. And I'm telling you people, this year we will be clapping the 50,000. Definitely. We will definitely hit that milestone, people. So I want you guys to continue to share, continue to like, and continue to subscribe. Appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Thank you guys. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. But, Georgia girl, special shout out to you and your husband, the whole family over there. Appreciate the love, appreciate the summer. Thank you very much for the blessing. Thank you very much for the love. I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. You know what I mean? So, big up to Harville. I don't know the thing. One of the man who make the best pudding in the world. Definitely rival. Boys from down at Rima. Boys are one of the best pudding man. And by the way, people, I have another pudding man, you know. But I think Harville kind of take the second spot there because Harville, you know, pudding kind of have the right balance with the sweetness and all of these stuff. I think pudding man from over on the garden was so sweet. You know what I mean? You have to make sure, say, when you go buy pudding man pudding, you have a whole heap of unsweetened white milk. But, trust me, big up to Harville, pudding bad. Big up yourself, my brethren. Enough love and respect. Yes, so Harville, I want the second man. People, I tried pudding the other day, you know. It never come out good at all. I tried. I was dying for a piece of pudding, people, and I say, you know what? Let me look it up on YouTube and thing and see if me can pull off it. But boy, I tell you, sometimes them say, and everything we eat and everything you can make. But I try to put in people and the thing come out. Never come out good at all. You know what I mean? But I think with me, for me to improve like any other thing, I have to do it consistent. Because one of the things I love tonka meal. Right? Tonka meal with, you know, like mixed vegetable in a tonka meal. And also I like coconut milk. And, you know, put a little bit of pumpkin in it. And I usually buy it every morning downtown. I'm telling me I work at Bashko. And I say, yo, when am I going to learn for make, when am I going to learn for cook, for do that thing there. And sometimes things are always happening, you know. It's always when me and a woman break up, you know. Always I say, yo, Jano, a girl that usually make it for me and I deal now and thing. I will learn how to make it. And people, the first time I make it, it come out sloppy, man. Sloppy. But Constant, make it constant, till the thing come out great. So, you know what I mean? I would give myself probably a 8 out of 10 as a chef, but I still a try to learn to make the potato pudding there. But I think I'm going to continue until my master it, people. Because honestly, I'm a man who love pudding. You get me I say? But anyway, big up to Georgia girl. Big up to who that? Cheeky hard man, brother. Wow. Why cheeky hard man? Send him over here for so I go on, you know, man. Big up yourself, cheeky hard man. But anyway, people, before I get into the football conversation, I'm supposed to have a guest joining the show, you know. Still a wait for the guest, people. Because I don't really want to start the conversation without the guests coming on, people. But we're going to wait a little bit because we're going to wait for our guests. But as I say, Alamajed, big up yourself, my brother. Enough love and respect. Seeing? But people, I don't know how much of you guys has been keeping up with the basketball. Whole heap of drama over there in the basketball thing. Seeing? But, hold on. But definitely send the, I'm going to send the link. Yeah, man, see the link, yeah, man. Send the link already. Yeah, so I know say I should have waited till my guest come on, cause this is a very good topic and thing, you know. Yo, no mix me there. Yo, cheeky hard man send you over here, you think it's easy, you go on, yeah? You good like you are Dennis Trunk. You think it's easy, brother. You think it's easy. You know what I mean? Big up, enough love and respect, man. Big up, enough love and respect, man. Appreciate the love and appreciate the support every time. But anyway, people, we have a guest right now. We're not gonna get in a thing. I'm so excited for this show. And people, it's every time we have that person up on the show, I will just kick back and listen to him, people. Cause the last episode, a lot of people have beat me and say, me I sleep on Fradiola, you know. Seeing, and we are disrespect Fradiola when I listen. This man know the game. I don't know what kind of unicorn meat Fradiola sell them, but it's always a joy for have discussion with none other Pep Fradiola. Good evening, welcome to the show, man. Coach Fradiola, what go on?
Good evening, Ryan.
Good evening, man. Good to see you, man. How are you doing?
After that, I'm doing well, but after that chalkboard display you put on, keep that Fradiola coach thing at a limit, all right? Take it easy with that.
Coach, what do you think about me, my blackboard thing? What do you think about my blackboard? How much you like give me? Be honest.
What's the scale?
From 1 to 10.
1 to 10. No, Ryan, you see the thing you don't understand is you have a knowledge of the game. You demonstrate. You pay attention.
Mm-hmm.
You're what we coaches call a learner.
Mm-hmm.
You understand that?
Yeah.
You can.
Nobody fool up me now, brother.
No.
Please, nobody sell me no unicorn meat.
Please let me finish, okay?
All right.
Learners are people that you can teach by just talking to them.
Yeah.
Others you have to show them. You have visual learners versus one, and then the ones they can talk to. Whatever. It's another part. The next thing now for you is the practical, meaning that you have to actually go and coach a team to see your ideas come to fruition. Your coaching ideas. You understand it? What my advice to you is to apprentice under another learned coach who's already have us, and then you learn as much from him, add it to your system. You don't want to copycat his. You just want to increase your knowledge of the game and how you do it. But your practicum is needed now. Even if it's a U team, Ryan, a U12 team, you still can't play the game and understand how it works. And the thing my college coach told me, right? If you want to become a good coach, before you coach some talent, coach a team that don't have is average to below average player. Then the tactics of the game will force you to use the tactics of the game to make your team successful. You understand?
Say that again, coach. Say that again.
Okay. If you don't have the individual talent, it means you don't have the best players on the field. The tactics of the game, playing as a unit, will make your team successful. That is what you're talking about, your organization, your defensive shape, your defensive help, everything like that. And then coming out now, patterns of play, combinations, things like that. Because I remember when I coached up here one time with one American kid who was American football player, but he wanted to come over there. He had no touches, right? So what I just told him, limited touches, just 1 and 2 touch. You know the ball comes to you, just if it's a short pass, just touchdown, go. And he was able to grow as the season went along, and it was a big help to us as a substitute off the bench. You understand? Because he kept it simple, and that's one of the things people don't understand. You keep it simple, and one of the best quotes I've ever heard is right. A great player can do in one touch, where average player takes 5 touches to do it. So once again, now Ryan, the your practicum, your knowledge of the game is high, but I don't know. Can you actually go out there and implement it with a team? That's what's left to be seen.
Yeah. That's true, but one of the things that amazing with me, like when I went to Excelsior High School, it was a totally different from what I'm learning from a club team, because I think I really started to learn and understand the game off the pitch in the blackboard. So when we go on the pitch, it's so easy when we go on the pitch how to position the players them, where we want the players them to move, how them, because at that time at Boystown, I never do none of them things. I don't know what is them thing there. So when I went to school, I was start to sleep in the class and the coach say, hey, this is not Rima. This is a new environment. If you're not willing to learn in the classroom, you cannot play on my team. And if you not pay attention and him call you up, this is why I love the blackboard, and him call you up and say, where you supposed to be when the ball is on the opposite side? Where you supposed to pick up the man? Where, and all of them things, I say, wow, it make me understand the game more. And from ever since, him always tell us to watch Darkman team, because we play the similar system, Darkman, a 4-3-3, where the press, the movements, and when you're pressing as a team. You don't press with 1 or 2 players. They are going to easily play the ball through the line and get through the midfield and all of them stuff. So from there, so, I really kind of understand the game. Excelsior High School. So big up to Coach Karomi. Big up to Liebert Aliman. Up till today, Bridging. I still understand where you're supposed to position, when you're supposed to shoot the ball. And not only that, the position in football is the most important thing. How do you open up your hip? How do you take your first touch to take you away from pressure? And when you're talking about scanning and all of them things, bro, like when the coach say, you nah scam, you a dummy. I say, what do you mean by that? And when him go up on the blackboard and him glance, so before you receive the ball, you glance. And that's one of the things that I would love to see more coaches in Jamaica, teaching the younger youth them more how to glance. Check, because it's one of the biggest things in football, because you can know where the man is. So if you scan and see him on the left side, what you must do? Take the ball, control the ball with the foot when not under pressure and move away from the player. These are the things that they're not teaching in Jamaica. And a few coaches in Jamaica is doing them stuff there. And I think my coach, Liebert Alleman, was ahead of him time. And this is why, even when I'm, the other day when I tell you that I'm doing fitness trainer with a local school, and they're saying, man, and I'm playing with them, I may show them how to open up them hip to receive the ball and take the ball off of your weaker foot. Sometimes you have to use your weaker foot and control it and without pressure to move out of the game. So all of them things the coach I want to learn from high school, and when I watch the Premier League now, I watch it. One of the most important things, coach, when I learn recently about football, I learned so much in a COVID when the commentator was mute. I learn and I start to think the game more and see, and I have to depend on an individual to say what's happening in that game and all of them stuff there. Go ahead, coach.
Okay, I mean, Ryan, what you just described is the biggest problem we have, is our understanding, especially about our first touch, how to receive the ball, what to do before you receive the ball. Before, you are, like you said, you're constantly scanning. You're constantly, when I show highlights of people like Messi, you see him even before the ball, even in his quadrant.
And 100 times he must scan.
He must scan. He must look and see who's where, because I know who's going to attack at any time. And then how to properly pick up the ball. If you're right back and the ball is coming to you, say the keeper, scare your ball, and you control that ball with your left foot, you already kill yourself.
Coach,
as you say now, if you open your hips now and control that with your right foot, now you're able to see the entire field, hips facing the field, you're able to play.
And even one of the things that we don't use, even with this same national team, coach, it's a reason why they have the line they mark the pitch, you know. Our wing back don't use the line. They may understand if you ask a young man in Jamaica, why the line did it? The line is like a guide. We don't open up a body, and one of the most shameful things I watch in the MLS with Alvas Powell. And sometimes people think I'm 18 on Alvas Powell, but I was watching a clip in the MLS and they're showing Alvas Powell over and over. Them are showing him body position right, wrong, as a right back, right? And they're saying, who coached this kid? Who coached this kid from the grassroots coming up? Because every time him defending, him body position is wrong. Him always on the go. You understand?
Yeah.
When the ball play out to the goalkeeper, first thing, you open up your hip and you're seeing the pitch. Our players, them, the wing back, them control the ball, face on to the defender. You can't face on to the defender when your body's supposed to like this. So when you open up your hip, the ball will run across your foot. And with wing back, they don't allow the ball to run across them foot to avoid the first pressure. And some of these things I'm saying, why they have a video analyst, Coach DaCosta, and they not correct these things?
All right, Rhymes. You know what? You just said the number one thing. Who's holding everybody accountable at your club? Big club, large club, professional, high school, whatever it is. Who's holding everybody accountable by correcting that person and those flaws? Sometimes the ball them are so talented, even at 13 and 14, they don't want to scare them off. So they make them do whatever they want and then don't have no harsh words for them, don't correct them. But those ballers are the ones that need that tough love to straighten them out from that young age. Hey, boss, you pick up the ball the wrong way. Your body position is wrong. Hey, don't take that. You hear me yelling for Liam Bailey not to take them tackles during the match the other day? They have to take them big, heavy tackles from behind by trying to control that ball and not even knowing what and trying to do those blind turns. These are the things that have to correct these players at a young age, and nobody's holding them accountable. I'm seeing that permeate throughout Jamaican football now. Not everybody, but just 90% of them don't know how to position their body, don't know how to receive the first ball, don't know how to scan and say, oh, and then the passer don't know, oh, the defender's on the left side. Instead of playing it straight to my teammate's foot, I want to play a little to the right. Silently signaling to my teammate in the midfield that's about to receive the ball that the pressure is coming from his left side. You understand, Ryan? I know if the pressure coming the right side, I put it a little on the left side. And if he's coming straight behind me, I put it right to him. So those are silent things that I teach my players how to, and not possess the ball and receive the ball in the right way. And if he's coming straight on you, knock it right back to the passer, go diagonally and pick it up back again, or all kind of things. But do not take that first tackle because and I tell people when those defenders come on you so hard in midfield, right? And that when it was kicking on Leon Bailey the other night, if Leon Bailey laid those first
touch, him avoid it.
Well, first of all, he slowed down. If Leon Bailey's first passes to him, right, instead of trying to turn with a blind turn, him laid off and moved diagonally.
And run behind him.
Yeah, and receive. He moved diagonally and received the ball back, right? All of a sudden now, all them hard challenges is not going to happen because the defender saw what happened last time, so it's not going to come as hard. Then Leon can turn and do what he wants to do. You understand?
Mix it up.
Yes, yeah. And then you set it up now based on information and scanning, you mix it up. And then once you see the position of everybody, you lick him with something new. But we're not getting that training. We're not. And then you have to understand that even though these are professional players, grown men, them will still do what the hell they want to do on that pitch unless you force them to play the right way. Yeah. That's all them is. And it's never going to change, no matter what country, no matter what. Some of these men, them don't have that discipline until a coach put it in them. Yeah. And make sure them play the right way. How much time you see? Remember the first half? How much time you see Jamaica going up the right side, Ryan?
Yeah.
But we knew it. And Jamaica was signaling, even ourselves, by doing that, right, that they didn't trust Latabade on the left side. That's what the play said. No matter what nobody said. Your own teammates didn't trust that formation. Yes.
One of the things that I know at the grassroots level we need to fix that. But one of the things that with the Jamaican team, the senior team, They are pro and they still need guidance. No matter how you think, that's the reason why they hired coach. They are pro, but they still need guidance. They still need somebody to give them the information. Although they play at a high level, but it is important for them to have guidance coach. One of the things, the simple basic thing with the Jamaican team, we don't do the simple basic thing properly. And what are the simple basic thing in football? We're talking about football. We're not doing the lone night tonight. We're talking about football. So the basic thing is, if you want to go to the offline, a Jamaican national team, they play the ball at your feet. No, bro, you want to go to offline, you play the ball in the space and you run onto it. Right, coach?
Yes,
the time when you're going to take the dribble go up 4 and 5, 6 touch to get into that position. We don't play the ball in spaces where you run onto it. When last you see the Jamaican team, a man play a ball and him run off it and him square it in the box. No, we play it at them foot. Go ahead, coach.
Yes, once again, Ryan, when you assemble an all-star team like Jamaica does every time they call a camp, right? This is considered an all-star team. This team doesn't play together as a unit enough for them to gel and solidify as a team playing a whole Premier League season or any other. You understand that? Any league playing a whole season. So what happens is they don't trust each other because they're not familiar with each other. So to play the system that everybody wants to see Jamaica play, it's very difficult for them to do. They want to do it, you understand that? But if they don't have that taskmaster on that sideline, yelling at them, making them play the right way, they're not going to do it. They're going to give up, you're going to get frustrated, and they're going to see them go long. How much time you see Peanut do that? How much time you see King do that? You understand that?
Mm-hmm.
They don't have it. St. Vincent, right? They put the three, they press just 3, and then they might another 3 in the midfield in case. So you had to go. It forced Jamaica to go long, and then they drop back to receive the ball just long enough so if the ball go over their head, it more likely will go to the keeper. Keeper can come collect it. Yeah, and they hold the line. So it was a trap. I mean, the system at St. Vincent, and then I also want to drip up your boy there, Flavor Max. When I watched the replay, him say about, I was praising the St. Vincent. I never praised the St. Vincent coach. I was just talking about their press. And then the St. Vincent is also an excellent coach too, no matter Mr. Flavor Max. You know, he's the coach of the Chicago Fire in MLS?
Yeah.
He used to be the coach of the Chicago Fire in MLS.
Yeah.
I
think he was the assistant coach too at St. Vincent before him get the head coach, yeah.
Yeah, I understand. So, so one of the things is, when people attack you, right, and they say I'm critical of McLaren, right, and McLaren sit on the bench most of the game, and I saw the new guy he brought in, the white guy was standing up, the assistant, standing up there doing the yelling and screaming because you say him not a voice to do that or whatever. So they recognize the problem, right? If he didn't have a problem, he wouldn't bring in that new coach to try to solve the problem, right?
Yeah.
Now, what I want to see this new coach do is bring the organization that we just talked about to Jamaica, where they have that. And like I said, Ryan, if you don't have the individual talent to break lines, then you have to rely on a system of play, patterns of play, 1 and 2 touch, wall pass, give and goes, things like that, but orchestrated where people wait till the combination. You can't come too early if you're off the ball and two of your teammates are combining. You can't wait to come, but you know your role. And then all of a sudden, once you see the timing is right, then you flash and show into the space because the first combination already happened. Second, boop, boop, and then we can ticky-tack it. We don't know how to do that yet. This team don't know how to do that because they're all-star team. But once again, I see these players play quality systems every weekend. So I don't know why they come to Jamaica and all of a sudden them forget to play football at a high level.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, coach. The basic a kill we don't do enough wall pass. We don't do enough movements. It's hard to understand. Oh, like these are basic thing, like the basic thing in a football. Not enough wall pass. We don't. Yeah.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, but trust is the number one thing in any relationship. You and your wife, you and your them, you and your parents, you and whoever it is, right? Trust is the number one thing. So you know what the first thing I do when I take over a new team, or even when I do my clinics on in Jamaica? They will tell you, I do what's called a trust fall exercise. So if you turn your back, close your eyes, and then you fall backwards into one of your teammates' arm. They have to catch you. And most of them take a step back because they don't trust that the guy's going to catch it, the teammate's going to catch it. And I said, we're not proceeding to all on the. That's the first thing. And Ryan, you see how much time the man them. And then say, let me come in, I'll catch you. And the man still step back because sometimes I go real deep and I'll put them in there and test them because I'm taking them back and I'm still step back. So the trust is not there. There's a problem with trust on the island with some of these from your personal life to the football pitch. The men don't trust each other to do what they're supposed to do, so I can do what I'm supposed to do. And we talked about this, Ryan. You cannot play a possession game if you make the run and you make the brilliant run, and the man will have the ball, and the man look upon you with a nice run, open, and don't give you the ball. And the man, instead of giving you the ball, man turn in a circle and dribble and drop or push it backwards. How many times are you gonna make that run? You make it. You're the winger, right? And you're making a run, and you're about to break the line. Midfielder have the ball. All I'm have to do is put a true ball,
Dimp it over there.
or whatever, right? And instead of doing that, him turn around and take 5 touchdowns and then drop it back to the center back. How many times do you as a winger now going to make that run consistently?
You're going to stop it. You're going to stop because they're not giving it to you.
You become unpredictable. When you are predictable, when you go in a training session, you say, this is what we're going to do. This is the pattern that we want to see. This is what we want to see here when we're in this position, in this part of the field with this many numbers. Who's going to show for the ball? What's the support here, boom. And then you stay wide. If them clog us up, we're going to go big diagonal out to the other wing and make sure you wide enough. Don't be already in the middle of the field. You understand that kind of discipline and patience. And so it's all of this, Ryan, and the trust is not there. So once them trust each other, and then the second thing, they start to play for each other. All of a sudden, I care about if Ryan LFC have a good game and make sure. You understand that? Some of them don't care.
So how do you go about that as a coach to build that trust with the players and stuff? What are the steps do you make?
Well, my experience up here, right? Everybody always going. They're going to do what's called a bonding exercise. Up in America, they go to the movies and they go bowling, or them go play miniature golf or some with as a team. You go out to have fun and they learn each other and you're talking and then you talk about, yeah, how your wife doing? Yeah, man, she met the twin them, and everybody learn to know each other as a person. You understand? Because you have to build those relationships with each other so they care about each other. And I remember I told you the story about one of my mentees. He played American football, one of the high schools where I was coaching, but he was a pretty good player and got a big scholarship to big University of Virginia, and he was he got a little look in the NFL, but he didn't last very long. But he became an assistant coach, and he was coaching the wide receivers for the Detroit Lions. And Detroit Lions are the top wide receiver in the league at the time. Megatron was the name of big wide receiver, and after the training session they had a practice. And then the wide receiver coach turned to his assistant, my mentee, and said, listen, run them some gassers, which are like the sprints, conditioning drill, and then send them home. And as soon as the receivers coach walk off the pitch out of sight, Megatron said, see y'all, and walk off the field, right? And then when the other little one of them didn't have the courage to do that, then follow him. And the guy didn't get to do his job. So him called me and said, coach, what am I supposed to do? I said, okay, all right. Megatron's a big superstar, right? He makes about $20 million a year or whatnot. You know what? The club's going to get rid of you before you get rid of him, so you don't want a problem with him. But what you need to do is establish a relationship with him. So I said, when I'm on the facility, right, they eat together, breakfast and lunch and sometime, right, when I'm at their facility. I said, next time, go sit at this table and start talking and just strike a conversation. Don't be, whatever, just strike a regular conversation. But not about football, but about life. And all of a sudden now, when you see him, hey, you talk about, hey, you start to get that rapport and crap out friendship. So now, guess what? He's going to respect more. Somebody he doesn't know or somebody he knows. Somebody and now starts to care about more, even though it's alike like that. And I told him build a relationship. And guess what happened? When it worked, right? Because the number one thing is him can't go back and snitch on them. Americans are big snitching. The black culture very big thing about snitching on somebody and thing like that. And then said, make sure, hey, and right before that, listen, coach going to ask me to do the gases again to make you or do the condition afterwards, and I really need your help here, my friend. I mean, and you said it, that the other one them on the other receiver on them, He's going to lead him. He's going to say, all right, guys, let's go. Everybody on the line. And he's going to say, one of the things I tell my captains, right, whenever I give instructions, you are to repeat it verbatim and hustle. So I said, everybody on the line. My captains, get on the line. Everybody on the line. Move, 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 move. Quick, 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 quick. You understand that line?
Yeah.
You reinforce that and you make sure that when I talk, it's happening. I'm not an egomaniac or whatever, but instructions on the pitch have to be followed without question. Me as the coach, you as the keeper, you as the captain of the defense or whatever, you give instructions, you want them follow it, right? And a prime example, I had one player that understood we had an indirect free kick, right? And when I say snapshot, that means you just go out, run up to the ball, somebody place the ball, run up and kick in the back of the net. Because we have the right to a quick restart. One player didn't, like young player, play happened, him that stand up there. I said, snapshot. And then, he's looking at me with deer in headlight, but the captain or the one that was over him knew that he wasn't there for whatever when we went over that. Because a lot of players, right? So he went up and did it, and he scored, because most free kicks, right? What did the goalkeeper do, Ryan?
Go one side, set the wall.
Yes, go to the post
and go one side.
And set the power. Right? I tell my players, don't ask for 10 yards. The game is still alive right then and there, right? Once the foul is given, I tell my players, don't ask for 10 yards. Stand over the ball when we're in the scoring zone, right? Top of the area, whatever, right? Just stand over it ready. And we're training at this. We're doing it in a training session. We make sure we go over this. And as soon as that keeper got to there and there's an opening, so we take the shot and kick it. I said, just pass the ball into the side netting the other side. And we score so many goals at it. So that when the team got wise to that, right?
Yeah, they start to stand up over it.
Stand up over the ball. But guess what? We have a man that stand in front of, and when we squared up, seeing ball now, because the keeper is still out of position, and we have another man over there, we squared 10 yards and then kicked in there. You understand? Yeah. So we have ways of when we trust each other and we create these relationships, these players will really work for you and things like that. But to your point, that's how we start to trust, to build a relationship and rapport with each other on a team. Right now, we're a bunch of rich ball players.
But why? But coach, these players have been together for how long now? What is that?
Ryan, did you like some of the players on your team? Some of your teammates?
Tell
the truth. You didn't like some of them, man, that rub you the wrong way.
No, man. For tell you the truth.
Or selfish, or, don't pass the ball, or don't do what they're supposed to, but cheat.
To be,
you know that.
Probably, I don't like some player that play at my club team.
Right, okay. Let me answer for you. Let me answer for you, because, you're every
no,
team,
man.
you're not going to get along.
At my high school.
Once again, Ryan, at each team, you're not going to like somebody because we're human beings. Whatever going to happen, I was open at this back post and you didn't pass me the ball and man get a grudge for the next man or whatever, right? Mm-hmm. But you are to be a professional. Mm-hmm. If you want to represent this country and wear those Jamaican colors, you have to leave all that crap over there. You can't bring it in. You cannot allow them. You have to have respect for the game. First, you have to respect your teammates, respect your coaches, if you're in a professional club, ownership, and then most of all, respect yourself. That crap, that Liam Bailey and Bobby Reed. No, it was the Bobby. Who was the other person was offside position? Was Bobby Reed? I think he was walking out when they called in obstruction on Liam Bailey that he walked and it was offside.
Yeah.
The Jamaican we still had the possession ball. Him walking out was a disrespect to whom? All those people and categories I just listed. Did he disrespect the game by walking out?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Did he disrespect his teammates by walking out?
Yeah.
Did he disrespect the coach by walking out? Yeah, you understand that? And then the fact that's what they think. No, you understand. This Liam Bailey is the leader of this team. Don't get it wrong, Ryan LFC. If Leon decide they must straighten everybody up and get this whole thing done, right? It's gonna happen. You've been on teams you've been on team where you're a bad man, strong man, player, actually lead the team. That the player them fear most because they know that player would chop them up. The coach not got nothing. Coach got to yell at them, but that player take them around the side and beat them. You know what? And then the player have
that's me in the team. That's me, the bad boy in the team.
That was in college. When I play them, I just straighten out when the Jamaican them and the Trinidad them come with them badness. The American captain, Williams, I forget him name. The Williams brothers. But anyway, yeah, and but my dad had a bigger player on the team now. So imagine you have a problem though, right, with some new player coming there being selfish and the team not successful. And you go around there and drape him up. And they're ready for fight you. And you go, big up, Samsu. And then rest of the player them come. And he has nowhere to go. Because everybody about to jump him now and beat his ass. Because he's been that selfish and that disruptive to the team. Yeah, so you get that leadership from the team, knowing what's the consequences. Are you not doing what's best for the team or what the coaches ask you to do? The rest of the team gonna deal with you first before the coach even get to you. But if you don't have a strongman coach, the coach not, is gonna talk to you anything like that. How much of your coach would have drape you up, Ryan, grab you another corner?
Right, the whole of the ball of them there for my team. Afraid of our coach like puss, bro. What you talk about, man?
Yeah,
them man in the laugh, bro. Them man in the laugh, bro.
It's
One of the best father I ever have in my life, bro. Trust me.
No, there's a time for everything. There's a time we can, be, after the game, post game, or whatever. But when it's game time or when it's training time, it is serious as cancer. We have to get this job done. I'm a coach that believes we win the match in a week before with the training sessions, the week before the match played. By understanding our opponent, watching film on our opponent. Once we watch the film and we understand what they do and what we're supposed to do to counterattack them, then we go do the practicum on the field, on the pitch, during the training session, lead them. And then in the game, we execute. If we need a little reminder of what, if they change something up, then we have to have the ability to change what we plan to do because they have changed something else, anticipating that we have scouted them and change up something. You understand? That's how the thing's supposed to work.
All right, coach, before we get into the next segment of the whole Reggae Boyz thing, you've been following up with Stephen A. Smith and LeBron James?
Yes, I've been following that, yes.
What's your opinion?
LeBron is absolutely 100% wrong.
Really?
Okay, first of all, LeBron, right, mad that somebody's talking about his son that he orchestrated in the league. I like Bronny James. I'm a supporter of Bronny James. When Bronny James scored, me cheer. Me and my son, them, we are cheer. You don't understand that? LeBron James, Bronny has earned his way in NBA. You know why? He has a #1 T-shirt. His jersey sales is #1. That means they've already made like $70 million. And have already made $70 million on LeBron James Jr. Bronny James as the #1 of all the rookie them, all of this, all LeBron, him as the #1. So he's earned the money. It's not a monetary thing. He belongs there because he's making money, and this is a business at the end of the day. My problem with LeBron James, why are you going to Stephen A. Smith tops talking about my son? And I seen an interview with LeBron James last summer. It was a G League game, right? You know, the G League is a league down below NBA, right? Them people.
Yeah.
And him said, these players are trash, man. These players are trash. Bronny better than all of them, man, blah, blah, blah. I said, you know what? Those players are parents too, And they don't want you, LeBron James, calling their player trash. You might know Stephen A. Smith.
No, I never hear him say that, brother. I never hear him say that.
No.
Listen what the man said. Yeah, no.
You're missing up, right? I'm trying to clarify now. LeBron James is talking about the G League players.
No.
What do you mean, no? I saw him say that.
No.
What are you saying?
Don't spread misinformation on LeBron James. No.
So you saying I didn't see LeBron James criticizing G League.
No, me I tell you. Let me talk.
You know what I watch? I'm saying.
Let me talk, man.
You're too big a LeBron James fan.
Let me talk, no.
LeBron James criticized people all the time. Somebody put together a whole clip of him criticizing other players and other things. I see the clip when criticized everybody, criticize. And those young players are also 18 and 19 years old on a lot of these G League teams. And when you criticize them and call them trash, and Bronny's better than all of them, then you cannot come back now when Stephen A. Smith and the other one of them say, Michael Windhorst, and them say, he's not ready for the NBA yet. I get mad at them. You cannot do that, LeBron James.
Buddy. You hear me now? You make me talk now?
All right, go ahead and talk.
Buddy, listen, bro. The man not say nothing like that.
How do you know that? I told you I heard it. I saw it with my own eyes. So I've got to pull up the clip now to prove you wrong.
Bro, the man say enough of the players them in the NBA, which is true.
It's a different clip, Ryan. This is not a recent clip. This is before Brown even got in the NBA. And he's watching the G League team.
That is not the reason why the man go to
No, I'm saying you cannot be critical of other people's children.
No. This is where you are. Coach, that can no bother with that, brother. Don't bother with that, bro.
How can I talk about your child, and when you talk about my son, I get mad? You cannot criticize other people, pitting them at Ryan. He said they were trash. The G League players were trash.
Bro, the reason why the man go to Loudmouth is because he might talk about the man start get personal, brother. Dakasta. The man say him not have a problem. The man say him not have a problem. Nobody criticize him, son.
My son's effing son's name out your mouth.
Yeah, because look now, quote Dakasta. Him start gone a personal thing, brother. You leave personal thing out of the sports.
Like bro. What, right? Enlighten-us.
Like him say, yo, LeBron James bring the man coming at the NBA and all of them things. Him cause all of this for him son.
It is nepotism.
No.
It is nepotism.
No.
Okay. So LeBron, let's have the viewers understand. LeBron James Jr., Bronny James, had one year at USC, University of Southern California basketball, where he had a heart condition where his heart stopped beating. He almost died. So he didn't play any more of that season for that. You understand that? For that team. He recovered from that episode or whatnot, right? He averaged like 3 or 4 points a game for that USA team. Yet he leapfrogged all of those players and got drafted in the league by the Los Angeles Lakers. Bronny James did not have a body of work established showing that he was one of the top picks.
Say the same right now.
No, watch this. Don't do that. He didn't play enough basketball to establish that. You understand?
Say the city right now.
No. Okay, first of all, this is a big secret. This is the big secret that you're missing, right? Training is very. A lot of players in Jamaica. I'm going to bring this back to Jamaica right now. A lot of players in Jamaica have talent, right? And them have the commitment, right? They will work hard, right? But they're not receiving the proper training. They're not. We just did a whole segment on body positioning, how to receive the ball. You talk about Elvis Paul. You understand that? The training. LeBron James Jr. got world-class, best player in the world training from his own dad. But he did not have the resume, I want to call it the CV, to be a draft pick like that. Do you agree? Yes or no? Yes or no?
But you know, answer to my question.
What was your question?
I'm saying, look at this now. Look at this LeBron James thing now. Look at how his son perform now.
Yeah. First, the point being, his son didn't earn this opportunity.
No, but come
it was
man.
given to him.
Come on.
Who is that?
The Lakers draft him, bro. All right.
Brian, stop foolishness, man. You're LeBron James Jr. Bronny James was not one of the top. How many rounds in the NBA? There are 2 rounds.
Yeah, but look how much team draft player, one of the top player in the NBA.
We understand that, but we know it's nepotism, though.
So what the difference now? What the difference now? And they did it all the time.
Nobody's father was ever on a team. That's the difference.
That's cool, man. The man say he want to play with his son. And
yes, that's cool. That's cool. So he made it happen. He said it from his son was.
Yeah, but that's the man dream, brother. Lakers never have to do it.
So for him to engineer it and make it happen, it's artificial. It was not a natural thing. And then tell all the rest of the NBA team, don't draft my son. That's what LeBron James said. And you're too out of Ryan when you come. You're too much bigger LeBron James fan. LeBron James orchestrated this entire thing. He held an entire franchise hostage. I'm pulling for LeBron James Jr. I want Bronny James to succeed and be a big-time player. You understand that? That's not the part. What you asked is, did he deserve it? Did he put the work in and things like that? No, he didn't. Because of his illness and things like that, he did not have the time to show that he's one of the top players for that next upcoming draft. And that's a fact.
So what you say about him now? 39 points. The man is a good player, bro.
Yes, he's had the opportunity to grow into his game and become that. And if the Lakers saw that and LeBron Senior saw that, yeah, fine. But don't tell me he was deserving of that whatever pick he was. No, he wasn't. It was pure.
So I say him not deserve to get draft.
No, he didn't. He didn't do that. His resume didn't say I'm a draft. I'm one of the top. How many players?
But the man is 55, coach. Right. Come on, man. How much people talk about that, brother?
60 if I'm not one of the top 60 players eligible for the NBA draft, LeBron James was not ranked that. The rankings were out before that. Bronny James Jr. was not one of those. Independent scouting firm. That's the way them do football. Same way them do in soccer. Them rank them already from them little bit. LeBron James Jr. was not ranked as one of the 60 best players coming up into them eligible for the NBA draft. That's a fact.
All right. Let's move. So you say, but we say LeBron wrong.
LeBron is wrong for okay. When you are in the public sphere, right, you open yourself to criticism. You know that.
It's not the criticism make LeBron go to you.
Let me finish my point before you jump over me, right? So Stephen A. Smith is in the public sphere, right? He just signed a new contract and making $22 million US per year now.
How much?
22 million.
22 million US.
Yes.
Which sports journalists over US make that?
Nobody not making that. Right. Do you know that the works? You know, he has a show called First Take, and then he does all the sports centers, and then any big game, NBA, NFL, baseball, whatever, right? He's there, right? Giving his opinion, things like that. That's what. Okay, give his number one show is called First Take. It's in the morning here on ESPN, right? Say First Take, sell advertisement for that 2 hours there on the air, right? And over the year that they sell $200 million to $300 million in advertising revenue for that one show per year, right? And the reason people turn in to see Stephen A. Smith and hear his opinion, right? So 22 million out of that 300 million is a drop. Would you pay 22 million to make 300 million?
Of course.
Of course. That's why his salary is so large and they can afford to do it because they make enough ad revenue that support it. And it's not just that one show. There's the other shows that he comes on. So you understand why he gets what he gets. So he's in the public sphere and LeBron James in the public sphere. You cannot walk up to somebody on the streets here and say, keep my son's effing name out your mouth, and you are in the public sphere. Bronny James he's on an NBA team, right?
Yeah.
When you make those millions of dollars, is a price to be paid for that. You are in the public sphere, so you're open to criticism. Go any of these online sites, how much vicious, nasty things people say about all of these public figures.
Yeah, but LeBron, nothing wrong with LeBron bring his son in there, because him underpaid.
Yeah, well, I just told you, LeBron James Jr. has already made his presence worthwhile for the Lakers with over 70 million.
Freem jersey was the number one jersey.
Number one sale. And we talk about, I forgot what the last number is.
You're sure it's not a rookie numbers that?
Right. It could be a rookie's number, but the number is the number. 70 million US is 70 million US. That the young man pulling, and his contract is, total worth of his contract is 8 million. So the Lakers and NBA are winning with Bronny James Jr. in the league. You understand that? And at the end of the day, financial, them winning. So you asked me, was it on merit? And then I said no, he didn't make the league on merit. He made it because of his.
No, man, I'm gone past that.
I was just saying that, Ryan, to back up and say, there's different, but you still will accept the player because he brings another value. He brings other value that other players in his position at his level of training and play would not bring. So that's why we bring him. So it's a business decision at the end of the day now. But you as a father know you cannot criticize other players, and and then other young 18-year-olds. And when somebody criticizes your son, you get banned. You can't do that. You have to be consistent, LeBron.
All right, big up to all of the people them down in the comment section. Appreciate all of the people them down in the comment section. I understand what you guys saying, but you know Mr. LeBron, the greatest basketball player of all time. So Rafa, get a look deep in it. But I was listening to Perks tonight on First Take, And their man, them a say, oh, LeBron James is petty. But Perks, I say, him usually get some Jordan every time him drop, and when him come on first take and say, yo, LeBron James are the GOAT. The man stop saying the Jordan them a Perk yard. I want to go on this. But anyway, coach, big up to all of the people that belong in the comment section. No, bro. Leave it alone, man. Leave that alone, buddy. Leave that alone. Anyway, so coach, let's get into the football thing now. Alright?
Alright.
So, CONCACAF ranking right now, they put out a brand new ranking just the other day, right? I think yesterday. They put out a ranking, see? And guess what? Guess what, coach?
What?
Your team where you hype up all the time. Your American team where you hype up. They are not in the top 3 anymore in a CONCACAF. So this is the latest, people. This is the latest with the CONCACAF thing. Yo. Hey, Jamaica, normal place. Coach. Coach, look the man.
What happened now? Ryan, where's our leg? Oh my God.
Jamaica a normal place, brother.
Ryan, them they look slackness you like.
Yo, coach, I knew you can do one the black, you know.
Right. Please, can you stay on task? Like me back in the high school. Stay on task, sir. Be focused. Call Mr. Jackson's Did somebody call Mr. Jackson's parents? He's off task. Ryan, what is
Some went on Instagram and the first thing that pop up. But I will just share that laughter with you. So anyway, so the FIFA ranking is out. Top 10 men's team in the CONCACAF right now. Mexico.
I'm looking at it now, yeah.
Mexico number 1. Canada number 2. Panama number 3.
Yes.
Right? They get a lot of points. United States 4th.
Drop from 2.
Yes. Costa Rica 5. Jamaica 6. What do you think about the ranking?
Okay, finish the ranking there, Ryan.
So you have 7 Honduras, 8 Haiti, and 9 Guatemala, and then 10 you have Trinidad and Tobago.
Or check it out there, rank below Haiti and just give them a cut ass.
Yeah, yeah.
But easy.
It surprised me 80 rank 8, man.
Yeah.
80 have a good team, you know. 80 play some good football, you know, man.
Haiti's body of work over the past 6 months, I guess, got them that ranking.
Yeah, they have been stepping up, man. 80 coming for Jamaica. You know.
80's coming, yeah, but Jamaica, like we're regressing. We're supposed
Yeah,
to be
because right now, 80 what? 80 like, 80 not far from me.
And, you know, really, Ryan, don't believe the hype about USA, okay?
Yeah, but you are the one who ever talk about USA, a big team, and now you're talking about that.
United States of America has just have a new coach, right? Pochettino, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, before, the US had a style that Greg Berhalter...
Would you take Berhalter to coach Jamaica?
Yes, in a heartbeat.
Yeah?
Yeah. You have to understand, Greg Berhalter just coached an MLS team called Columbus Crew, right?
Yeah.
And if there were ever an American style, an American system of play, he came up with it, which is a tough, hard nosed, mark. You ever play a pickup match at the park with just fell and somebody's just overzealous, just marking you them like a second shirt, right? And it's
Yeah.
no fun, right? It's no fun. Them is all over you. I'm like, well, you buy that, take it easy. I said, look, kick around, we're getting ball and roll, but just a little kick. But them know, them tense and serious, mark you out the game and you get frustrated. The whole team was like that, Columbus Crew. Hard nosed, and then go back and they defend and they kind of unselfish, work together. That's why he got the job. His system was, and he won the MLS Cup. And that's one of the reasons he got the U.S. coaching job, because everybody wants to be somebody. Where's Pochettino from?
Argentina.
Okay, so everybody want to be Argentina. The U.S. cannot be Argentina. Do you agree with that?
Nope, not in my lifetime.
So has the U.S. after the beat with
badly,
and then are they starting to regress? Yeah, and the Pochettino more, right? So they're more. I'm trying to.
It's crazy.
Yeah, because in between the styles, no, you try to push them towards Argentina. You don't have the personnel anyway. But you understand? That's why But the U.S. not going to stay for that long. How much is Pochettino make? $6 million per season U.S. That's the most in the world, Ryan.
Probably in CONCACAF.
In the world, Ryan.
Yeah.
In the world.
Wow.
Ryan, they had the chart, right? That showed all the. I was going off the memory when I saw the chart, and you had teams like.
Ryan. Wait, no man.
Yeah, some teams. And the coach was making $40,000, 40,000 pounds, 100 pounds, 100,000 pounds, things like that. And then you had the bigger country then now, and the millions they're making. It's just the salary is just distorted because of American sports. And even the Premier League and things like that, where the coaches' salaries have exploded in the last 10 years. Coaches never used to make this kind of money. They never used to have to do that for them. But now, in order for the players to respect the coaches that said, we need some money too, because I'm not going to tell this millionaire what to do. And yeah, pay me 300 grand. And yeah, I'm going to tell this multi-millionaire what to do.
Carla, welcome to the show. Good evening, Alex.
Oh, that was a long wait. 2 minute wait that. Yeah, good night, Ryan.
Good night.
So I want to retract back on something I heard Dacosta said, probably like a night ago, before the game. He said he could coach the Jamaica national team and he could change it in a 1 month. I know what circumstances Coach Dacosta. What body of work did you do why you think that you can coach this national team better than Steve McLaren or any other coach? I just want to know. And can you deal with the sustainability of the fans beating down on you if you coaching on the sideline and they calling you roach and them thing there? Can you deal with that? Those are the things that come with Jamaican national teams. I want you to answer my question.
Yes, I'm glad to answer your question. First of all, I'm a real coach. I'm a practical coach. I'm a practitioner. I can go on a pitch and say, this is what you're supposed to do, think, bump X like that. I am not a man manager. I don't try to collect the best players. The reason I've come to understand the game at a certain level and be able to coach at a certain and get the success is because the amount of games and respect. The kind of training is practical experience, actual game experience. And I have to coach over 1,000 matches. Do you understand that? Okay, can I finish my answer, sir? You asked my question, please. So in my 60 years, almost 59 this year, won't be 60, I've learned a lot. I've seen a lot. I've understand a lot in the practicum. And I've seen a lot of these coaches who are frauds, and they will bring me in to fix them team for them. You understand that? They have the mouth and the connections up in America, get a college job or a pro job, and they will say, coach, come, and they will bring me in there, and they will stand on the sideline and watch me do my work and things like that. So I understand that. I told you about, if you listen earlier in the show, I said you have to get a rapport with these players. The first person I'm visiting and having a conversation was Leon Bailey. Go have a lunch or something, and we're going to talk about what do you want to do with this national team? Where do you see this national team going? Things like that. Boom, boom. And once we come to an agreement, say, okay, what's our blueprint? How are we going to get there, Leon Bailey? Once I get Leon Bailey on, then I'm getting Ethan Pinnock on, I'm getting Blakey on, I'm getting all of the key players them on board. And we meet and we say, listen, we're going to do this for Jamaica. National pride is on the line right here. No more of this individual selfish. And when I show them on film what they're doing, Ryan was it with him chalkboard. I actually show you on the film How you not doing what you're supposed to do? How you not position yourself? How your shape is not there? Where your diamond is not there, not formed. And when the players are open, you're not giving them the ball because you didn't see them, because you didn't scan, you didn't forecast. You had no idea that Bobby Reed was open several times when you have that ball is given to you on the center back them, and you're supposed to play that in the midfield. And then we have no plan to come out of the midfield. Thing. I would actually get on the pitch and force them to do it. But the first thing I'm doing, I'm getting the players on board. Everyone has to buy in. Once everybody buy in, then I will be able to coach that team. Right now, Steve McLaren is not coaching that team. And not because of his fault, because these players aren't buying in. Everybody have their own agenda. You are to play with the passion that represents the Jamaican flag. Or else lift off and go to get out of here. We don't want you. You are to commit to this team, and we want 100% effort each and every second on that pitch, or you are not going to represent this team. And you understand that? And once you get a coach like that have that control of this team, and then when he implements something, the team will actually do what he actually do. Right now, they're doing whatever they want to do.
Anyway, Alex, before you go,
So we can.
hold on.
We
Before
can.
you
Yeah.
hold on. Before you go, I'm telling you, bro. No disrespect. Don't attack coach personality or anything. Ask a question. Have a very good conversation with the man. Don't disrespect. I have a bad in the comment section and say, Ryan, control the show. Hold on, cause the last time you do something, it wasn't nice, bro. So me I ask you, bro. Please be respectful. Okay, go
All
ahead.
right. Second and foremost, that where we can go on the internet and find your body of work, or where we can see a records of you coaching 100,000 games. Are you winning anything as a coach? Let me just finish. I didn't finish it. I work so we can see you win this championship in the college, collegiate, or you win here at USL or soccer USL league where you was coaching. Where can I see that you're actually winning a winning coach that those 1,000 games? Second and foremost, how are we not sure that Steve McLaren is not the players are not buying into Steve McLaren, and Steve McLaren has come and coach first 10 game? Just saying.
Okay, well,
He only well, let me finish. Let me finish. You talk, I never say nothing. Steve McLaren has lost what? Probably around like 2 games since he came in. He really lose. So actually he's probably doing something good. He's not losing any games. And actually he changed something that was usually normally happening to us, goes or scoring in the last late minute. I can go on the internet and go on transfer market and see that Steve McLaren has win things as a coach. He has coached at a big top level in the championship, Bundesliga, Netherlands, and even at Manchester United under Ten Hag, and he was Ten Hag was his assistant before he became Ten Hag assistant. I can see Steve McLaren resume, but I don't know where I can go and find Coach Da Costa resume. That's I have a problem with. If you're saying that you want to coach this national team, we don't know where did you coach. As we don't know, we can't go on transfer market and type in Da Costa and find. That's what I want to see. So I want to see where you can send Ryan a link and Ryan can pull up and show on the screen where you win the 1,000 amount of games that you coach, how much you win. There's a win record, or there's a lose record, there's a draw record. That I really want to know. No, you can continue talk.
Okay, first of all, I've been coaching over 30 years. I've coached the GSA, which is the Gwinnett, at the club teams. I've coached the Gwinnett Soccer Association. I've clubbed the Small Mountain Youth Soccer Association and the South DeKalb YMCA, where I was youth sports director and director of coaching. That my early start was at club football. I have coached Morehouse College, and I've coached a professional team in the UPSL. But before that, it was the Caribbean League, which one of the top leagues in America. This is all about in like 1990s and 2000s and things like that. Also, high school, I told you college, of course, Morehouse College soccer team. I've coached St. Pius X Catholic High School, which is one of the top teams, not just in Georgia, in the States, top football team. I've coached Tucker High School, which one of the teams that I've got a lot of success. I was assistant coach at Howard University, where I learned most of my coaching philosophy. Uh, I've coached C's Jamaica, FC United Premier Soccer League. I've also coached the KSA, which is the Kalanji Soccer Association. One of my former players started that played on my YouTube when he was a teenager. I'm below that. and he started, which is now an MLS Next program. If you know about MLS Next, you know that's one step to the MLS right there, and he's one that feed Atlanta United side right there, and have a big program that goes around the country beating everybody and things like that. So one of the things that happened with me is right in 2013. 2014, 14. I had well, 2013. I had the birth of my last son here, right? And he had my wife developed congestive heart failure from the complication from the birth, and then 9 months after giving birth to him, she passed and died. I was coaching at that point, but then I stopped coach because I had three, a newborn 4-year-old and a 9-year-old to go and take care of and look after. So I had stopped coaching in 2013, where you see a lot of these people, because it's only the past few years you see all these, everybody's careers online and things like that. So I came in there and I went to the media. And you can look at my Instagram page. So I started working in media. I started covering football and other sports and basketball, things like that. I work for CBS Sports, big outlet. You understand that? I work for ESPN, big worldwide leading sports and things like that. I work locally for our local radio station here in Atlanta, 9290 Game, which is a big time thing where I was a sports anchor for that. So I went for years in the media sphere and I didn't coach for a while. It wasn't until the pandemic hit and we were all locked up at home that the owner of professional teams called me and said, listen, the UPSL was one of the only leagues that opened up during the pandemic, right? And it said, he said, I was so bored at home. He asked me to come and coach his team for him. So I did that. And we went to the championship game of the USL Georgia division, where we lost to the one of the team coached by this Brazilian coach, and things like that. But one of the things about coaching, the MLS has shut down, JPL has shut down, all the most major leagues have shut down. Only league that was up was UPSL, and so we had all the really good ballers looking for a game. So that's we were able to pick and choose, them all coming at us, wanting to play and things like that. So I got to coach some real good talent. But once I started coach them, and they weren't listening because I didn't know the players, it's not me pick the team and assemble a team where I get that rapport going with them. I said, I don't want to coach adults. I don't want to coach big man. They don't listen. They don't want to be coached. They already know everything about football. I think the talented ballers can go big, So that's why that's why I decided not to really coach you. And then when I met Ryan on the Ryan show, I came on and I said, you know what, I want to retire from football up here and go back to Jamaica and coach youth football in Jamaica and start youth academies and things, whatever it was. So, coming at me, talking when I criticize something that we can see on film. When I say the team don't switch up on of attack, the team don't attack as a group. They don't attack in groups of 5. There's no midfield play. There's no. And when I point out specific thing, the efforts on corner kicks, effort on the set pieces, things like that, and then you come and you don't come in with genuine trying to say, you know what? Let me add to this. How can we help correct this Jamaican football team here and try to help my little piece to help move the team forward? You come here to take Coach Acosta down with your disrespectful questions.
But the man still.
Can I talk now?
Go ahead.
Coach DeCosta, what kind of license do you have in
Alex, look later, bro. Look later, bro.
Me ask valid question, right now.
Look later, bro. Look later, bro. Look later. Wait, that have to do with DaCosta. Where the man lines have to come.
Ryan,
look later, bro. Look later.
Asked and answered.
Carla, good evening. Welcome to the show.
Idiot.
Carla, good evening. Welcome to the show. Yeah.
Good evening.
Yes, man.
Coach,
good evening, sir.
You got yourself Coach DaCosta.
Yes, man. How are you? You good?
Am I hearing me, Ryan?
Yeah, man. Am I hear you, man?
Alright. Ryan. Yo. Hey, that's it. I feel like, I said that black people are still different, bro. How Coach DaCosta look like him have become center of attraction now when it should be. We should have how we can move the team forward and get the thing right based on the Gold Cup and the World Cup we have to face. No, it's not like Coach DeCosta did come and say he want to be the coach at Jamaica or nothing like that. Say him think he can coach. Why to all the man come at him a while ago? It come like some man have some personal vendetta. And it's a form of jealousy, you know, where it will develop in a bad mind if the item not be careful, especially to the previous star. You question the credibility of Coach DeCosta way unnecessary, bro. It will all the way you go out a while ago irrelevant. That is not like Coach DeCosta bid to come and coach Jamaican. And the man right. The man just point out some things you probably will not say, oh, this brother yeah. I go like him and a big top coach and I saw now come at the man, you know. Only just tell yourself so you feel like you can reason better than Coach DeCosta or know the ball better than Coach DeCosta. So now come up with the man. And it should be the case, brother. We should have focused on the football team and to get the football team, brother, better. You understand? I them calling in some idea, no man, instead of come at the man. Me I observe you know, from one night, you know, fisherman, you know. You come and say every coach come to Jamaica, the man, and when Ryan put easy up and put you in your place and give a reminder, say, no man, it's only, you say, yeah, it's only two coaches, it's only two. So, only even now come at the man and only not sure, see him where I now come at the man with. And we know on the program I go down that road there, bro. The man is a man of him overseas experience and him overseas knowledge. And we see where Jamaica needs some help. And him just bring some things to the table. And we all see it, bro. The team don't ready yet. Alright, the same night when the Reggae Boyz are playing, Brazil and Argentina are playing. And so we are here the score lines, you know, when the game finish, you know, we just I imagine say it was a Reggae Boy versus Argentina. Would have probably pick up a 8. Because we don't ready to reach to these team yet, bro. And these are the things we should have place emphasis to discuss on the program, not a Coach DeCosta or Coach DeCosta resume. You understand what I mean, bro? Because Coach DeCosta now look at job to come coach Jamaica. So it don't make no sense the man them come with some little bad mind style in the diplomatical way at the man, bro. And we see it. You know, you have an attentive listener to listen to the eye. Listen to all of it. They might not call, but don't do that and show off some people who like the program and not listen. Because there's no logic to him just do a while ago. Oh, you come at the man. I want to know how him resume. You know what I mean, brother? So we focus how we can come up with some ideas to help the team. And if we see some players on one part or on one place, so probably Ryan and Steve McLaren now, so we come and highlight it. And so one look at you run so that we want, you know, bro. You understand? So do me a big man, them man. Uplift them reasoning and them standard of reason. I make Coach DeCosta be the center attractant. I'm see the man go down a road a while away, the man have to get so personal, all I tell you how his wife did. And look how you do, bro. Just sit down and thinking of yourself, how you met the man. That the man, hey, you know, me notice you don't know, people want to realize that them genuinely love Jamaica and love the football. You know, come at them away. Me say, you want to do the same thing to Craig Butler and Virgin. I don't need to stop it, bro. If Uno say, well, Uno call and I do them things, so Uno love football and Uno love Jamaica and want to see the football. That this man and I do nothing and told the man come at the man a while ago. And like it's a debate show. It's not a debate show, you know, it's a sports calling program. Different. Hold on a minute and make you talk, make me talk. So you definitely have come at the man, bro. You now come for raise the sports. And the man they need to stop it, brother. To make the program can elevate and look like it makes sense. So a man can be worth bleaching to listen to Ryan and listen to the item at night time. But if it ever come a call where you have come at Ryan and come around, we not see no logic, so we not make no sense. You're not gonna worry, bro. I mean, I encourage it. So if you feel like you do something good a while ago, you know, come off well to me, bro. I mean, never like it. But we could go in a little football, little Ryan.
Yes, sir.
We like that same set of youth, that same set of youth, something. The way I get it in our sense, you know. But so what we need to do, what we not do, have to keep the youth them together. Want to whisper? What want to whisper, Ryan?
Just coming back from injury, man. I'm just coming, him up on the pitch now, up on the green grass at get back up in foot.
We think when whisper come in, it will stop.
Whisper.
We think it will stop right. Yes, to lock it off right there so now. And make we see if we can get the gel together now. Make we start gel the youth them together. As me said, it's supposed to reach a point where and if you shut your eye, you're supposed to can know where really there. And that chemistry that we want in the thing. And that coach that I start about. That togetherness there. The youth them now play together, you know. Them just have individual skill and individual talent to try to work out something. You can't see it. But and Ryan, I think we don't want to do too. We need to give the coaches some more time. Based on how we see the thing and our thing not organized properly where the JFF is concerned. And if we do know and establish already say there's manipulation going within the thing where picking the side is concerned, we have to take a brace and say, all right, make we give the coach. Because this man, I did say it already, I'm not afraid to say it again, Ryan. I feel if this man I get it together right and see the players where I have to say, if I'll Bailey now play right, then I will get a game Ryan. So we could hope and get the thing little time, bro. So him and not only players for gel together, you know, the coach and the player them have to gel together to else it now go gone away. You notice what coach like that point out and that away where Mr. Moose and the relationship that we did have. You have to sit down with your players them. And me think this man where they are England anyway, where the coach is concerned. Him where they are England already, you know. Me not think him come myself in no money, you know. The love of football making there, me just assess still in a Ryan. Could I never want no money to the levels of man you coaching where him come from. So me not think him come here. This man
him looking for a big coach. Him looking for another big job after this.
I accomplish something for say alright, well yeah. By himself individually, not under no head in nobody. You understand?
Yeah.
So give him little time and the youth them because he was going to.
Yeah.
We soon tear him down and him still have to get little credit. The only thing we have to beat him for man is that he make him take a little bit too long to make the change. But that change we make. It did inevitable for something going on, you know, because I tell you, say, each time the number 20 see if us go down the wing, is either him they go get a goal or him they go get a foul. We did see it come. You understand? But in my opinion, him just make the change a little bit too late. And if he make that change, Ryan, not knowing the players that depth, because remember, you know, everybody not together in him 10 games, them where him there, you know, changes are one. So him not get to look on a player consistently like that. So if him just probably see the CFAS for 1 or 2 times since in there, give him little props Bridget to make that change in the last minute and then stick with it in the second, because I learn and I see the thing, you know. But Dixon now, we need to give Dixon some more time.
Yeah.
He need to get some more time.
I agree
and
with
it proven. Yeah. You know, even the same coach that Costa said, there are certain things where you need glasses to see. So if a man point it out, you don't need to come at him, bro, because certain things are blatant where you can't see with your naked eyes if you watch the football game. The midfield is so open up at times, bro. If St. Vincent was a crucial side, they would have capitalized on the midfield and kill it. The number 10, bro, I don't know. I don't know, Ryan, but and what's him not convincing me? Bobby Reed not convince me, Ryan. God no, bro. Yeah. Him not convincing me. May I tell you the truth? And I feel that's the and I think that's the burden.
Me think where I do. Me think where you are do.
Yeah.
Me think where you are do. You know, look on the right thing.
Yeah, in terms of
yeah, I look on the pretty side of the thing, but this coach, this Bobby Reed, him do a lot of hard work, a lot of running and all of them thing there. That's way Jamaican likes it. Him now do the pretty thing. But the thing them who are got
no, the pretty thing. Then Ryan, man. Well, make me see, cause as me say, right now, we don't even want him to change, but me I say, just like how the man find the number 15 and him look comfortable around there, so that's what we need. Stick with the way out and find where the man them seems fit and comfortable and don't try to, if it not broke, don't fix it. We are trying to take man and put them out of them position and it now work out for them. If you notice when them question them in our, when them question the coach in the interview where Leon Bailey is concerned, it's like them lies Leon Bailey to do for Rome, both the left wing and make them interchange the both with the left wing and on the right wing, You understand what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, so him a come around and him a get to know the players them. So if we can point out where the players them comfortable, them best and get even them 85 to 90%. You can't go wrong in the side now, Ryan, but if you try to say the ball is a left foot and you have him on the right way, wow, him in a problem, man. Coach who deal with tactical thing just know if you tell him defender say worse if you're a striker, or a right back are coming at a right back defender. From the coach the coach tactical awareness of him know how to defeat that right away now. So here him only this on the side, so here do and them always pass the ball on this side. So just always mark him on him right side then and kill it because I'm right side him good at and him not 100% on him right side. You understand what I mean? So we need to get the players them in a them rightful position. You see, Nana, your ball for King, but Mr. King get a beat where the man go score upon King, and me guarantee say if a Nana slide tackle and no make him go so far down in the back.
Nobody
yeah, man. Nobody with this. Because no, Ryan, listen to me now. Me don't see nothing. Me don't see King come. King no come in no great different from when Nana do, bro. God know to excitement to create about this King, I take the time out to sit down and watch him.
No,
Especially
but
out of everybody,
you 2 game after you
no,
game,
2 game, bro, because here what you know I do. You are trying to you are trying to make him a override with first string defender, and it should be the case. And me keep on I tell you, me not see him come do nothing different from when Nana would do. I swear upon my life, bro. And if Nana did get it, so he could run past Nana so easy. And that's what we not have. That's why we need to get the first string of players together. So King now and the second and the Dixie them have to know say, yo, when we come on, at them make the thing get. We need the competitiveness between we, not only against the opponent, but. So you see, that's why I'm telling you what I love the eye opener when I get Nana. Because you must think Nana eat that. He might watch and observe. You notice him not feeling away when he come on the field, him still cheer up the man and I say, and I say, so me just try for show you, bro. Yeah, me just try for show you. Your ball not come do nothing far better when Nana when I'm not telling no lie. Yeah.
Alright,
yeah, I'm going to call that spade.
Alright, look later.
Alright, my boy.
Hold on. Carla, you still there?
Up. Yeah.
Yeah, man. I want to. Hey, let me tell you something. I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart because some people, really don't understand, especially interpersonal relationships and things are such an important part. And the words you said today are really heartfelt. I really appreciate it because you understand. You have a level of understanding that's superior to most of the people in the chat. It's not about Coach DaCosta. Please don't let the people deflect you from the task at hand. Look how much time we spend now upon me, and it's not supposed to be about me. Nobody's criticized my football opinion yet in Iran. Have you heard anybody criticize my football?
Yeah, it's a personality and a credibility.
Yes, things like so. They're trying to distract and pull as always, and I have to beat Ryan for letting them keep doing that. But
no, but me stop him. Me no know what they.
Yeah, you did. But and the thing about him, what are you trying to accomplish? I don't like the fact that people, Ryan, generally trying to help the Jamaican football. We can help them figure things out because we can point out certain things. And hopefully, JFF or whatever will implement it. But what are you trying to gain from coming here and attack me? It's a personal.
And attacking Coach DaCosta personality, yeah.
I'm gonna take down Coach. Watch me take down Coach DaCosta tonight. Then I'm going to them rum bar and I drink and say, "See, I'm gonna take down Coach DaCosta tonight." So I'm gonna. So it's just
yeah.
It's just personal, selfish behavior by them. I don't want to. And it's 2 years now I've been dealing with. I said I'm not dealing with it anymore. So thank you, Carl.
You're right. I see him. Yeah, man. I see him say go, Ryan.
Work together to build this.
Yeah, together now see one man pan the thing and idea, bro. To develop the thing and move the thing forward. As me say, if a man say a little player on one part, on one place, when me and see, and Coach DaCosta and Coach McLaren, no see. You can't come point it out. Because make Ryan say, alright, we're going to do some research and make 2 calls. At this, we want the thing there. It's not we can tear down Ryan, or we can tear down me, or me, I call we tear down the man. This is not the platform for that. We don't go on TikTok with them something there. But this under my nose.
I'm out. Big up yourself, Moses, for your donation. No love and respect, man. Yeah, Moses, I tell you, even the England coach win 2 games, but still, yet they criticize him. And not only that, right? The national coach. So big up Moses. Big up yourself, Moses. No love and respect, man. I appreciate it.
Remember we talked about this with the LeBron James thing, right? And Stephen A. Smith. When you put yourself in the public sphere, right? You're up for criticism. A big man thing. You said we can't criticize the coach. Is that what we're saying, Ryan? I don't have an opinion. Who put you in charge of people who should have opinion and shouldn't have opinion? And a terrible someone on there, and don't want honest evaluation of anything. You just want somebody to agree with you, and if a person don't agree with them, then they're terrible.
No, I'm about go, man.
Alright, good evening, 19.
Yeah, welcome to the show. Yeah, man, welcome, my boss, man. Yeah, me I say, Ryan. No, say he's a man have a link to the football thing and everything. Based on what you want Coach Daka start up on the show, see me and the opening of the ball game and everything. I talk about it still, but it a reach the coach them ears, it a reach the ears where it's supposed to reach.
Yeah, man.
Oh, I just don't really want to know still now. I remember Coach Daka same way them watch. But so you say the coach himself watch the program.
I don't know if
a 3 card man them not go tell him, you know.
No, man.
3 card man them not go tell him. So them gonna tell him.
Listen, the last coach we have, Al Grimsey and them coaches start watch the show.
Yeah. Al Grimsey, alright, hope. I hear more like I don't know, as I say, I don't know if this coach watch the show.
You more like I'm the first man in the brother. Them Marion Garden and all of them watch it, man.
Yeah, man. But you would have want you know. Me would have loved Zane, Coach DeCosta could have get a reasoning with the coach and point out certain things what him myself on the program to him and see if he could make a difference. And that could have really make a difference. Still, if you just start on the show, me don't know if it really gonna make much difference. But more than like if him could have DeCosta, am I hear me?
I'm hearing you, sir.
Yeah, you'd have loved it. You think you could have done something like that? Reach out to the coach and have a conversation with him.
You listen.
You know, tell him what to do, you know, just reason with him.
No. Every team needs a technical director, somebody to hold the players accountable to keep them on task and within the system of play or whatever. Ryan, what is that noise? Anyway,
they call a background, man.
Okay. So you understand that somebody to keep the things I was pointing. You know what makes me happy? When after the second match there, and I have my parents them or somebody else call and say, "Oh, my 12-year-old was listening. He's played center back from club team, and he was listening to everything you said, and blah blah blah, and things like that." You understand that? So you can't argue when they can't argue with the knowledge, anything like that, right? Any football in mind, you still don't have a good conversation because you're adding to your thing. You're not taking away from you're adding to them. I would love to get Jamaica a technical director, a real technical director that will go in there and watch the film with the play them and fix the thing since the coach's not going to do it. But I told him I'm here service. I'm here to serve Jamaica. I'm here to help the team, you know. But when the people that make it about me like that, I call them, that's when we go off the rail. It's not about me. It's about the football and what just happened.
So, you ever reach out to the JFF then? Have a conversation about them? Have a conversation with them? Well, I guess you come to Jamaica, you know.
I came to Jamaica, but I've never been invited. I've been invited by individual clubs, long-time clubs, and of course, and things and high schools. And I've done my clinics at high schools and the smaller school and the lower things like that. But like I said, I'm a person who's coached over 30 years here in the U.S. and I want to retire back home to Jamaica. and coach the youth football. I have an entire plan to elevate the football starting from the under sixes, where we have a national program where certain things should be taught at the under six level and certain things at under seven, under eight, under nine, under 10. We have that thing. And then what we do, we bring in the best ballers from throughout the island, throughout the parishes, with the parishes help, at that age group, and we hold a big camp, say up here in US, they have like a Nike camp and Adidas camp, and then get the best coaching from overseas or where we want to bring the coaches. And these players, the elite players, start to learn how to play modern football from the youngest age possible. So, the problem I have with JFF is I can't see the overarching plan. What is the long-term plan? What's the 25-year plan? What is the
Yeah, I understand. I understand all of that, but we kind of deal with the plan that have to come in place. It must have to come in place, but we are trying to deal with the team and right now. This team and now what we want to try to reach the World Cup. So we want to try to get to this coach and have a conversation to say, well, I'm seeing this, I'm a coach and I'm seeing this and I'm seeing that, and we don't know how you do your things still, but
okay,
I don't know if you could follow this road.
Carla, you have to understand, as coaching director for several places, right? My job is to coach the coaches, to watch their games, the team play, and then analyze it, watch the film, and show them this, and this, what is correct, and things like that. So I've been doing that for a long time. So my eyes is a little superior to most people when I'm watching a match. I watch with the coach's eye and an understanding of how the ball should move and how it should be moved. And when I see every time, like, what's his name, Simon Ryan, the media guy. Simon Press. Yes, he shows the film of them training sessions before the match, right? And I see them going through the rudimentary drills and the plyometrics and the resistance bands and things that are unnecessary in a window like that. They've already done that with their club teams. You understand that? You need to be worried about the system of play. So let me see the drill, and then when they're doing the drills, right, some of the players are doing it right, opening with the right foot, and some are doing it wrong, and nobody's correcting. Nobody's holding them accountable. Even in those training sessions, I'm watching them little snippets now with a coach.
All right. Stick up point right there, so Coach DeCosta. Ryan, what do you ask about the press conference, right? You no go on press conference, right? But me know say ball pre go on press conference, which are your brother that same way. Here me a big enough for do. It's when the next press conference I come, link with ball pre, get Coach DeCosta in at the press conference to ask the coach about them thing and why man.
You ready?
What am I say?
Next win that?
Yes, I am definitely.
Okay.
You understand me I say? Cause so who want to get anything. Cause me personally have a question when I ask the coach, if him not tell Cephas if he hold up him head and stop the way I do. Cause me there the match, I watch Cephas brother. 20 times you done there, 20 times I see him thing.
You're right.
Believe it to God. You understand me I say? But here me I say no.
Yes.
As what me I say now, Coach DeCosta, me want you going on the press conference and point out certain things to the man. So every time the press conference I keep, we are going to make you, as Ryan say, you're going to go with ball pre-TV and you ask the question them.
Yes.
Why this and why that and why whatever. You understand? And they know that can help him to be on him toes.
Carla, I have a degree in broadcast journalism. That's my other field. Remember, after I stopped coaching football in 2013, I went to broadcast. That's my area. That's my area. I know. I don't ask answers. I ask questions that cause them to give out real information.
Okay.
I think there's a lot of them. These they want to ask questions. They ask the answer. You know what that means? Them want to show how smart they are, and them ask the answer rather than saying, what color shirt are you wearing? I'm saying, Ryan, you dress all good and things like that. And I saw you and a whole bag of words before just ask the man, what color shirt are you wearing? And things like that. So I would love to be in those press conference and ask those questions.
All right. So Ryan,
make it up, my 19.
Ryan,
make it up.
That's what want to happen. You understand? Yeah. So we can get the thing moved, brother, when a man can go in at the thing and go ask the question them, or put certain things to the coach. It might be even go around the thing, but trust me, when the thing put to him straightforward now, him have to look back in himself and say, yo, John, maybe I'm able to see this. So coach the caster, when they go in the press conference, you have to go point out some of them things at him. You understand, bro?
Yeah, trust me, I understand. Like,
So
the
Ryan,
same thing, the
him
same thing you said about
can
Cephas.
come by you.
Hold on, Carla, hold on. The same thing you said about Cephas, right? I said before the match, and I said during the match how selfish you were. And the man them beat me, said, man, me hate Cephas. I said, so you can't have an honest
No, man.
analysis without them jump down your throat. I said, you don't know football and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, but what you do to Coach De Costa? You understand? I'm not tell you a thing I know. He's a Jamaican, but he left Jamaica a long time. Jamaican will reason our thing hard. I'm gonna go call, see him like how you talk about the football and you analyze of the whole football too. I'm gonna go come at you and Ryan know that too. And you have to know that too. So man still gonna come. Because remember say me and you have our difference too already, you know. You might be remember me and you have the same conversation about coaching thing, you know. Me and you talk about that already when I tell you say Coach De Costa come take the side and coach the side. You understand? But tonight, another that me I deal with, me I walk on different road now. As I say, you get in at the press conference there and put the argument to the coach.
Somebody
You
told me
understand? That more want.
Coach in the national team, because I've been on Ryan's show, that coach in the national team has that ship has sailed. Ryan poisoned me. That's what I've been on the show, Ryan. That's what.
Yeah. No, me no. We agree, but look here now. Just like what you say now, you is a coach a long time. You're in a broadcasting thing. You supposed to know how to reason with the man them.
Yeah, I would
You
love to have a
understand?
conversation. Yeah.
So you come to Jamaica. When you come to Jamaica, man, you reach out to the JFF, man. Ryan, and you, man. Reach out to the JFF. If them open the doors and let you in if you have a reason with them, fine. If them don't open the door, fine. You can't say you never try. You can't say, boy, them are gonna do this and you not try.
I understand.
You understand? So you need to reach out to them and see if you can have show them a resume or whatever it is and have a reason with them, brother. And then no, because look here now. Yes, but look here, you have to reach out to them. Them not gonna reach out to you. And you say you want to come back to Jamaica and build the thing. So that you're on, reach out to them. Make them say yes or make them say no.
Alright, let's get 98. Big up yourself.
Alright.
Yeah, Ryan, get into the press conference and make the man get to talk to the coach, bro.
May I make it happen, Bridget?
Alright, big up yourself.
Alright. I mean, so the next press conference, and I one press conference, more the man going on, brother. Because a whole heap of press conference are coming, so a whole heap of taking him off the same, I'm going on nothing, brother.
We'll make it happen, bro. Don't worry yourself.
Alright, bro.
Come on, people, man. Hit the like button, people. Stop what you're doing and hit the like button, people. Hit the like button, man. Stop what you're doing and hit the like button.
So Ryan,
we keep hearing that he's interested. What's the latest with him?
With Mason Greenwood, the thing is with Mason is that all of Mason's documentation that we asked him to submit, he has submitted them. The issue is that there's a particular document that his mom has to sign because the citizenship is being done through her, lineage. So the thing is that that's what needs to be done. The mom just needs to sign a document. The document is her father, which is Mason's grandfather. His birth certificate, when we did the research, thanks to our people at RGD, it came up that the birth certificate did not have a surname on it. So the process is what we have to do is to do what they call a late entry name. Mm-hmm. So the mom has to sign that because she's the daughter of the deceased grandfather. So that's what's holding it up.
What's holding that up? Is she
I don't
reluctant?
know. I haven't spoken to her. Each time we reach out, she's very cordial and responsive, but we just don't know what this is all about.
The last we heard, when that Mason Greenwood was trying to find out if England still had an interest before he committed himself to Jamaica. Is there any truth to that particular rumor?
No, I think we can rubbish that. I think his father and Mason has indicated to us in writing that the situation is what it is in terms of getting the documentation sorted out, and they are committed to come and play for Jamaica.
All right, so a little bit more specifics about the
Subscribe now to Elite Sports TV. Come on, people. Hit the like button, man. Hit the like button. Stop what you guys doing and hit the like button. Come on, man. Big League Leng. Come from underneath the bed and hit the like button. Footballing guru. Hit the like button, man. Big League Leng, you're there every day, brother. Like the video, man. That's all me ask you for. MF, like the video, man. Come on, bro. I'm not asking you for nothing, man. Like it, man. Mosey, like the video, man. Mindset. Like the video, man. Footballing guru. Like the video. Please. Like the video. Brother Lino. Come from underneath the bed, man. Come on, man. Like the video, man. Cheeky hard, man, brother. Like the video, man. Come on, people, man. Taffarel, like the video, man. Unseen Sports. Come from underneath the bed and like the video, my brother.
Long time like the video, man. Long time.
What go on?
We're there, man. We're there. You know, I always want to come on when Coach Dakasta and I'm like, more, you know, picking brain on some things. I understand, coach to a coach, but yeah, using the Jamaica team as well and the performance. Yeah, but love the show, Ryan. Love the fans. You understand me? Love Coach Dakasta what him do in terms of, you know, him analysis and thing and how him split justice and him not care who you be. Him not the big baller syndrome. We have that issue there in Jamaica. Big time.
Big baller. We come up with this thing, you know, cause a bag of headache in the thing. So two, right now, I'm not supposed to be on the panel, man. A two coach attack. I listen, I sit down and
yeah, the man run Coach Dakasta, run God.
No, man, it's a big coach. Me no coach. Me a roach. So me take myself from it. You know, we are the two coach of my man.
No, man. I would like to hear his analysis of the performance first.
So by players or just overall?
Overall, give me in players first, then what are the coaches, and then you know.
I think we're still trying to find a way to start. Demar, I agree. I think he's not performing well for both country and the club, and I think it's time coach send a message to him and say, "Hey, you need to pick up yourself now and go back to where you were. You are one of the players that scores a lot of goals for Jamaica since lately. You're not performing now, so we need to find somebody that is doing the job." Not saying that he should be out of the squad, no.
Is it because you want your baller to get around man team?
Who is that? Who's my baller?
Cephas.
So you're a baller too?
I'm my baller, but this look like you just...
performance, man.
No, me know Cephas a perform, but you just single and like you beat.
No, I'm asking about, so I talk about the players.
Okay, hey, here what? I'm going to sit back and watch it too, coach. Let me
ask you something specific about Cephas. Did you watch our pregame show when we talked about if you didn't, we talked about good Cephas versus bad Cephas, right? When we get good Cephas, amazing, running at people, crossing the ball, setting up big goal to both setting. When we get selfish Cephas now, him head down and just dribble, and then people wide open in the center and him forcing everything. Everything is forced.
Yeah, him not the finished product. Him need a lot of work, and I don't think where he's at now helping him. I think he needs to lead that place there. I swear to you.
So when he starts matches, when he starts matches, it seems to be different than when he comes in the second half. When he comes in, he seems to be more effective.
Yeah,
Why is that?
I can't really look at it, because I see him play a match where he started and he was terrorizing. I think that game was he was trying to take the opportunity to be in the squad and be a namesake, so and perform well. I think he might get complacent now, in my opinion, because even in the game you see the goalkeeper after calling him out, "Yo, Cephas, yo!" I shout off him and say, "If he need to do better." You can see Cephas, a man just run past him like, and him not nothing. And normally when him play in him club, the man can play wing back in a brother. Man running down and take the ball off your foot in a defensive leader. So when me see now do it, is like me, I say, I want him to him. I get in head now.
Yeah, what kind of heckle, Dr. Heckle, Mr. Hyde type situation is where you have two different performances from the same baller, no consistency. Well, I mean, when I see this person, he's still dangerous, doing this last match. But it was
Right.
selfish because he could have set people up and square. And one of the things I tell my players defensively, if the man don't pick up his head to see his teammates and thing, just collapse on him because he's not looking to pass. Because in order to pass, especially with a team like this that don't know each other that well, you have to find the opponents, who's open, things like that. And
I
Cephas
think he
did
needs
none
to
of that.
humble now. I think he needs to humble and go back to the CFA so we know when he might try make it in Europe.
Yeah, but that's coaching, right?
Him gone to a CFAS now, we don't know. Like, it's like him thinks that him are the man, him are the man. No, you're not that guy yet. I'm a virgin, So if you listen to me, I tell him,
Well,
you're not that guy yet. You need
please.
to run back and defend. You need to do the right thing. And the two of the man them selfish, him and them are selfish.
Yeah, selfish. Oh, Leon's been selfish. DeMarre been selfish. It's not only him, but this game, it was a focal point because those players are open and things like that. And let me tell you something. Cephas have the one thing that he can coach, coach. You know what that is? Speed. There you go. I'm ready to coach. Because, when he puts it all together now, there's no reason he can't be in the Premier League. There's just no reason Cephas can't be in the Premier League if you understand that. But him can't go up there with them their selfish ways and things like that and play that way with the head down because it's a team game. It's too high of a level. You understand? You have to be able to attack in the groups of 5 or more. If you can't understand them, the concept, your awareness has to be at that level, then you can't compete at the highest level.
But him have something which is very dangerous, and I think it's just the mindset, Coach Acosta. And it can change, because in the next game, Cephas can, it's a very important game, and Cephas go out there and just do what I'm supposed to do. And I say, what is the day? So it's not something where we just say, all right, come here, your game like 4 or 5 the other day for the player ratings, and I say a lot of emotions in that number that we put out because him still add in terms of goal, add to the goal in terms of goal contribution for us. So I think when you do that, you deserve to get a good score, like over average a 6. You give him a lower one.
I grade different. Them look last minute buck-ups things I don't rate as much. Because the St. Vincent team had not given up, but the intensity had dropped. Last minutes of the match, St. Vincent, you see their intensity had dropped. And, that's why you said after that own goal that they scored, it kind of took the wind out their sails. When that own goal scored in the 89th, 90th minute, or whatever, it was like, oh man, the chances, teams react like that.
I can't say that because they're brilliant.
It's still 1-0 at a time. Go ahead, coach.
2 touch from Kaim Dixon. That's brilliant.
No, I'm not. Once again, Kaim Dixon did well to go and save that ball and then to find Cephas. What I was saying was the St. Vincent players who was so tight defensively. Remember now, until it was still a 1-0 match. Until the 89th minute, they were still a 1-0 match. It was still in doubt. And but once that own goal scored, and it was an own goal, you as a coach have to understand that affects your team differently. Takes the wind out their sails, and intensity drops and things. So you see, with Cephas standing wide open in the middle there when Dixon gave him the ball, that's a part of that. So I don't rate certain things like that.
I'm going to say it's a part of it. You know why? If you look at the scenario, the ball coming over, beating that defender, going to Dixon. No,
from Bailey, for Leon. Leon gave him the ball.
The defender freeze and said, the ball go outside, nobody move. Right? So when him lob the ball inside, that's when the defender start to react, while Cephas was in front of the defender. So
that's my point.
It's because
That's my point.
The first goal, and it's just not understanding that Kaim Dixon would have get that ball and put it inside with 2 touch.
Let me tell you. Brilliant. The intensity that they were marking and the team defending that was the team defending that was going on by Saint Vincent was very high. And when a second own goal score, it dropped. That's what I noticed because I'm standing there wide open, and it was never wide open any other time. The whole match.
I understand that, and that's good. But when you make it below sound like it's because them just drop everything and them just say, "Cho, them can't bother." No, I mean, I agree.
I trust me. I've seen enough teams just give up and work so hard, and next thing you know, and work on an own goal. Oh man! In the 90th minute, own goal in the 90th minute, and that was 2-0.
Richard King, what's your take on Richard King and Ethan Pino?
I wish I can coach Richard King because he has the tools. You saw the first game how he got beaten. It was a positioning thing. he was put under pressure because what's his name lost the ball, right? It was Isaac Hayden? And a
No,
goal.
Tula Makala.
McCullough lost the ball, right? Instead of recovering the defensive position, sprinting to cut, he ran to the side of the attacker, right? Look at it, and the attacker gave a little shift, and it created a space where the attacker went in and scored. I teach my ball, run in front of him, all right? No, he has to beat you and the goalkeeper. You just contain. Try not to go in for tackle. And but normally I've helped defense coming. You understand? The goal of the defender at that time was to hold and contain and help defense come. Then go take the ball from the man. But if the help don't come, just try to block any shots on goal or anything like that. Don't go for the ball. Don't. These skillful forwards want you to try to get that ball with a tackle and then shift you up. Exactly what happened. All he gave was a little body feint that created more space and then push the ball underneath Blakey and things like that. So once again, his position is his timing, his understanding of that is what I would say. You know what?
I wouldn't blame him on his positioning, because just remember, you know, you're a defensive midfielder, pick up a ball. But if he turns, you're anticipating the turn. As there are persons in front of him, so he turn and play to me. If I am wide, I would be beside that skillful forward. If he was wide in that scenario, he would be right beside the skillful forward. So a sensible centre back will try to drop deeper to receive that ball in space. You understand? Because if he make a bad touch or whatever, he still can recover the ball. He wouldn't want to make a touch beside that skillful forward because he's skilled, right? The youth with the armband, that skill black youth.
Well, so, no, he still had he's your defender.
Yes, I'm saying his position.
So his first responsibility
blame him on his position.
His first responsibility is what?
Huh?
Richard King, what's his first responsibility on the football pitch?
Defend the goal.
Defend. So okay, you talk about we're attacking and we give. I didn't understand exactly what you mean by that.
I'm saying his positioning based on when Silo Makala pick up the ball.
Yes.
Right? Now look at my finger. So we can't show it. So anyway, let's picture the goal.
I can see it. I can see. Go ahead. I can see it.
Picture the goal. Right? King is here. So the goal is here at the mic. King is here. Right? Goal is at the mic. King, if he comes here, the defender is right here. Yeah, defender is right here. This finger is the defender. King is here. Defender is right. The forward is right here. King is here. Fula Makala pick up the ball. King step in front of the goal like this. Create a distance away from the attacker. Right? Now if King was over here, close to him, right? Because that is what he would want, be close to the winger, right? But his team is in possession of the ball. Right, Tara?
No.
Once again,
unless you're trying to play a trap or something, you are to be able to see the ball and your man.
Even if you don't, so you're saying to me, even if you don't have the ball, you're supposed to be close to your.
He have to have an eye on him, understanding where he is at all times. And think the smartest center backs ever have, they're right there with him. And as soon as normally if somebody drop a ball about to service the center, and then just step and by an offside or whatever, you understand. But your defensive responsibilities come first as we see the result. Goals win matches.
Yeah, but I don't think that the defender should be close to him when you're in position like that.
No, Jenna has to be aware of where the attackers are.
He's aware.
Even when your team is in possession of the ball.
Ask a question though. When do we give the attacker some credit for what he did?
No. Well, I understand. No, first of all, the attacker attacked and did a little shift. If you notice, remember my criticism of King, where he didn't recover the defensive position. He should have got on his horse and sprinted back and got in front of him and then turned. And his job at times to turn the attacker or get the square. But then he ran to the side of him now. And the attacker gave him a little shift move, was slowed up King's gate, and then pushed past. And then, by that time, it's too late for King to get in front of him. He recovered the defensive position first. Met the person have to beat you and the keeper. You understand? And beating you on the side is easier than beating when somebody's in front of you. Because at some point you have to make a tackle.
You want me to agree with Ari?
What did he
do after the striker got the ball. That is where I blame. Why I think him should make a better decision in terms of what you said. Go across or square up with the attacker first.
Yeah. Once again,
and then delay.
recover the defensive position. Meaning attacker, your job is get in front of him no matter what.
But the
He ran
positioning, though,
beside him.
I can't agree with you on the position.
But no,
part.
but
I wouldn't
I want
blame
you to
him in his
remember,
position.
Coach, I want you to remember this. He ran and stopped beside him. He didn't continue to sprint and recover the defensive position. And he ran beside him. And
The man came in, cut
yeah,
him.
and
Him change the
yeah,
direction or mash him up.
yeah, and stopped his gate. That's all. That little millisecond freeze was enough for the striker to go past him and finish the goal. You understand that? I don't teach that. We get play the ball, not the man. Play the ball. If you were playing the ball, right? And I said, you played the man. You saw what the man was doing, and you went and in the little shift, like he's about to bring it back across to you. That's when you stopped your gate. I want you to sprint past him, get in front of him, turn square up, force him to kick the ball past you and then the keeper. Right now, because you bit in and dove in, and he give you a little shift. All he had to do is beat the goalkeeper.
You know, me thinks the King show him too much respect, though.
Yeah, well, once again,
because if it's me, you know, I think King should go at him and say, yo, you have to go beat me in a bridge.
Yes, once again, but recover the defensive shape first. If you recover
delay too early,
you know, if you want
to,
yeah, I understand it. So once again, a defender. Back to your question about his first responsibility is defense. He has to have an eye on that fact, and he cannot be, we're in possession, everything's going to go great. Half of his man is saying, if there's a turnover, I'm going to do boom, A, B, and C. Boom. If he's coached properly and trained properly, he recovers that defensive shape, and we have the help defenders coming. All you want to do is contain and delay the striker, and delay the striker on goal till your help comes. And if you don't come, you don't go, you don't do what we call diving in. You don't. All you do is be a deterrent, so the attacker has to kick the ball past you and the keeper in the back of the net. At this point, because he bit on the little feint that the attacker did, the attacker did was beat the goalkeeper and push it on the Blakey.
Man said, somebody asked, how do you delay early?
What do you mean? What you say now?
How do you delay early? Remember, delay is a part of principle of defense.
You have to get the position for it. If you don't have the defensive position, it's very hard. He went to the side of the attacker. He sprinted to the side of the attacker. I want him to sprint past the attacker. Sprint past the attacker and then pivot and turn up.
So King is here. King is here and the attacker is here, right? Mm-hmm. Now the man catch the ball. Man catch the ball here, so. King a back off like this to the mic. And the attacker come to him. Right? And the man goes and chop it so. And then King I change him him hip now on the next side now for turn. And like him nearly drop. Then him start run down the man and the space is there. Then the keeper don't even help him neither, because the keeper just stay up on the line. That is an expert, you know.
Once again, let's not go to that. Remember now, principle of defending. Who's the most dangerous person on the field?
The attacker.
The person with the ball.
Person with the ball.
Because they're the only one that can score.
Right.
So your first responsibility is to, if you're a defender now and you have your center back who has the time and time, space, and speed to get back, recover the defensive shape, what do you tell him to do? Run to the side of him and tackle, or run past him and stay in front of him? No, he has to bend the ball around you as the first defender and then also beat the keeper.
Yeah, so it depends on the distance.
Yeah, it depends on the distance. And as you see, the turnover happened in midfield, so he had enough time to sprint back. And then Pinnock should have been on his horse too, as well as
position.
I understand. We understand it. Now you understand why the boy. I said, Ray King. He has all the tools.
Nobody not expect say Suleiman could lose a ball like that.
Yes, but once again,
a double mistake.
Let me tell you something that's right, especially on corner kicks, right? I tell my attack when we're attacking as our corner kick, right? Or even if I said, and you said two players go up for the header, right? The ball crossed it, right? I tell the player, the two players going up for the ball. If you're on the backside, right? What is your thought process? They're going to miss it. They're going to cancel each other out, and the ball's going to come to me and things like that. Too many players anticipate that the person is in good position head, and they're going to get the ball, and then the ball come true or whatever. The same thing here. When you're on defense and you're marking, you anticipate, and we have the possession of the ball, you have to anticipate that Sui McCullough is going to turn the ball over. Half your mind. You understand that? You're in support if you need it, but you have to have that in your mind. Because if you don't have your mind, what's going to happen is what happened there. Everybody out of position. It's not a properly trained team. How many times you see them swing the point of attack from the left to right? Coach, you remember that?
Yeah.
How much time? Okay, when you watch Argentina, and anyway, how much time you see them do that? Just possess the ball and then attack on their terms. If it's not right, then drop it and switch it again. Drop it. And when you drop and switch, you move the defense. And then while in the middle of switching, they're looking for the lanes, for the spaces to open up, and then get it to the midfielders or get it to the winger or long ball to the forward if something happened like that. We don't do that. We just attack, and at first half, we just so right-footed, up that right side. And I told Ryan, that was because the lack of confidence in Latabader starting at left back. Latabader is a good defender, that nobody's saying that, but he's inexperienced at left back. And you don't want to be important game for you, a knockout game. You want to start somebody that's inexperienced at any position. That's why I wanted that left back from Cavalier to play this match. You know, I don't want you.
We'll talk about that now. That's important, you know.
Yeah, you gave Brown an opportunity. Hold on, you gave Brown the opportunity. What's the difference giving the left back? Brown is in the JPL, right?
Who?
The one that scored, Brown.
Brown, yes. He's the player for Arnold, man. 18 goals in the season.
So he's the one that scored. So if the left back playing JPL, same league, right? Give him the opportunity. He might find a diamond in the rough. Might find a gem. You understand that? Instead, you put somebody in a position they're not familiar with.
Always have that way invested, you know.
What's that?
That raw material. Runner Brown from last season, he have the raw material there. But he just have a score last season.
But that going back to your the coach's decision to put this lineup and put the start and one of my coaching philosophies. I want to put my players in a position to be successful and not to fail. You put Latabader in a position to fail. So much so that his teammates recognize that, and they wouldn't go anywhere but on the right side in that first half. I want you to remember the match now. They was very right-footed, just up and force it.
No, but even when Latabader get the ball, he put the ball up on him right foot all the time.
Yes, and that's a disadvantage. And you know that it's sometimes just a split second for you to complete the pass or whatever. And when you have to take an extra touch to do something because you're not natural, you're going to do that. So when the coach does things like that, that's why I beat him, and I took away points for that. And then beat me. Say they don't understand that. You know, number one, you do. One of my other.
You know why I get away with that? I don't think we don't really say it. I think St. Vincent coach, the extra information that you would have get from in-game analysis, is software, something like that, to show the weakness of the Jamaica team in terms of defense. If he had that information coming to him on the bench, they could pinpoint the weakness in that, and they would have, double up on that side.
Yeah, but you really think St. Vincent that sophisticated within the technology?
I don't think so. That is the issue.
Yeah, that's the issue. Like
maybe them have it, but them a see.
So so a lot of people beat me because of the criticism, right? So there's no flow to the Jamaican attack, and there's understanding. And then there's no combinations in the midfield. And I commented on Leon Bailey got kicked down first, right? And I said if Leon Bailey should not. Every time Leon Bailey has back to the opponent's goal and the ball is played to his feet, he tries to turn a blind turn. And I want to coach the ball. I said, Leon, them first few passes, lay it off. Because the defender's coming so hard. Lay it off, move diagonally, get the ball back. Then I can't tap. We'll break that line. No, we can go to the next line. I figure out that line. But Leon wants to take that ball and take 5 touches and take them hard chops. And the man that come with them big kick. So, and you know what's going to happen if Leon Bailey laid off the first 3 to 5 passes right to his feet? That defender not going to come as hard.
So here this football guru now says, stop chat foolishness, DaCosta. Angel is not even close as much experience as that over here.
Nobody's saying, okay, once again, another indictment of this coach. If you select a team, right, you have what's called a depth chart, right, coach?
Right, continue.
If your first choice, a keeper, your first choice.
Yeah,
you understand? So you're supposed to have your left back, first choice, and then the replacement in case of injury or whatever. You understand? And then center back, same thing like that. For you not to have a competent, experienced left back that you invite to this camp to play in these matches is an indictment on the coaches and JFF, because you did not do everything to make sure you. One of my philosophies, right? Let's do nothing. Let's not do anything to lose the match before we play, right? Let's try to get the ballers, whatever, get the right, everything right before. Transportation, hotel, no complaints from none of the baller. Pre-game meal, everything. We organize that point of things, and we get them. And now our starting lineup. Okay, what did we scouted the team, and boom, boom, boom. We understand what's going on here. For you now not to have selected the depth necessary across that defensive line for when the baller, left back that started.
Ainsworth.
The one that started the first game.
Oh yeah, Amari
Bell. When Bell got the injury, right, and thing like that, who was your replacement? You can't take the one from over this side and put him over that side and not play that position. You didn't prepare for it.
But we see him do it already, no? Him do it already.
Yes, Dr. Badir is a very versatile player. But once again, you pointed out he collected certain balls with the wrong foot and this, and it took him extra time to do what he wanted to do.
It's not natural. Big team with that, he go dead out there. And plus he must suffer.
So you set your play up to fail rather than to be successful.
To practice that more. No one see him do it again. So me I say that, Costa, I don't want to see him do it again.
Yeah, listen, I'm just, some of these people really not showing the lack of football knowledge and understanding. Instead of the intensity,
play good still not based on not being pressured.
Yes, I'm not beating a player.
So we put that clear, because what people don't understand is once they play good, you shouldn't talk anything. They shouldn't talk about their weakness. That's how fans behave. But we as sports who look at certain things, certain details, they're not going to understand exactly what we are trying to imply or put out there.
It's a stupidness, them say Lambakisa could have played the left side.
Man, understand what them know.
So Lambakisa could have played the left side. Coach, I'm saying to you, this football guru, DaCosta, you don't know our team. Lambakisa could have played the left side. But if you're constructing inviting a camp, you have your depth chart and you invite more than one left back. But you invited the Premier League.
Nothing is wrong with Christopher Ainsworth playing that match. I don't want to say anything wrong with that. Christopher Ainsworth played against a better team in Trinidad and Tobago and played well.
Yes, so I mean, exactly. So I don't understand why. See, so once I understand it's a personal thing, All of them, when Minister Louis Farrakhan said one thing, when a player, when somebody said, "Why do they hate black people in America?" And Louis Farrakhan said, when one is in the presence of a superior being, one is naturally feels inferior. And the intellect, what it meant, a bigger intellect. And the reason, I'm not trying to be arrogant, football. I'm almost 60 years old. I could be a father. That's how old I am. You understand that? But I've coached so many matches. I've seen a lot of things. And the best experience is actual practical game, time management, things like that. You can go in a book and read in a class and all that nonsense and get your pro license and this and that. The practical now, when you have actually implemented, and you have to lead these men, and you have to be a leader of men. So even at a young age, them try to take over your team, and then some of them players have to fear you, but them have to learn how to respect the coaches, respect the game, and respect them teammates, and also respect the opponent. So you did not set the team up to work by not playing the natural left back. You played one out of scored a goal, so I don't see why you trust that one, but you don't trust this other one. You put them on the team.
I had that issue before the game started, and I spoke of it. But based on what St. Vincent had to offer, he wasn't under a lot of pressure. He did the basics, and he came out. He played well, in my opinion. He played well, but I don't want to see it against a better opponent. Simple.
Yes, exactly.
Because once I'm going to take it off him left and put it on him right to pass it, danger. And those teams will have them camera thing, they look on paper, I look on them in the game and can send the information to the coach. Bro, and a joke thing, brother. I want to feel like a joke thing, like a eye test thing.
Technology,
I run football now, Bridget. You better wake up. Wake up.
If you saw
some man we are trying to improve some point with because them see one little thing and see the man play good, bro. And I say, go when time I go against USA, the man their information I go so and coach I look on his phone.
At halftime, right? Look what happened now, right? At halftime, the heat map showed Jamaica. The heat map, right? Showed Jamaica going up the right side. So what is it? Even Jamaica adjusted. You know, they started going up the left side predominantly. The second half.
Second half, yeah.
Forcing it. And Liam Bailey switched over to that left side.
A man say, Unseen, he love to gamble. McLaren can't gamble when he has Lati in the squad. Any good coach would start Lati instead of Ainsworth. If Ainsworth had played and cost us, you would be critical. No, it would just not be the answer for left back. Is Lati Body the answer for left back? No, neither. No.
Yeah, they don't argue properly. They don't understand the facts of this case. If you looked at it, why would I tie my left hand behind my back before me going into this fight and have a handicap and not be natural? And I said, as a coach planning this window right here, I want to have my best defenders out there. I want to have good depth in case injury or anything happen. I can make a replacement no matter defensive line, midfield, forward, whatever. You understand that? By you not having that and you not having the trust in the player you selected, that's a natural left back, then we have to beat you.
It's sending a message that you don't have any trust in Ainsworth.
Who said that?
In this type of game. No, what he did, what Steve McLaren did, the message was sent clearly that he don't trust the player.
Yeah.
So he prefer player right foot or left back, or put the ball on him right foot and pass it.
Yeah. And the thing is about people, when they don't like, they defend some of the most obvious thing, when it's just a football reasoning thing. Hey, you
and
started.
I don't see Chris. In the game, I'm not see Christopher Injury make. I got do anything bad where I cast the team at left back because the left side for St. Vincent was not good enough. They were not good.
Let me explain something to them because I don't understand about coaching. You know what a stuck-in defender is? You ever have a good left back, right back, center back, a stuck-in defender, meaning them tough and then win the tackles and that. Say a left back, right? Been playing. That's what I like on my team when I coach, right? They've been playing that position since them 8 years old, right? Then 10, 12, up to the ranks, right? Playing up. They learn how to play against a fast forward, a skillful forward, a big, strong forward, a big, strong, fast, skillful forward, the quick wingers. You understand that? Most importantly, they learn how to play with the other 3 defenders, when to step, when to stop, when to help defense, things like that. They've been playing that position their whole life, so they're stuck in. They know how to tackle properly, know how to read the play, and things like that. It's not like when you have a forward that fails as a forward and then drop him from forward to left wing, and now he's playing left back. So when the attack come and them get beat on the wing, them say he's not. That's not a natural defender. That's not a stuck-in defender. That's somebody that's converted into one because he gives overlapping attacking. Adds to overlapping attacking to your whole overall attack. So those are kind of defenders. Latibia is a very good defender, but we're handicapping him by putting him in that position. You understand? If anybody else could have played that position better, and so now them arguing, Latibia is a better baller than the JPL kid. Of course, nobody's arguing that. But for this match,
on the left
side now, I'd rather have the more natural, and then we find these gems. Just like who scored the goal? The first goal, Brown, right?
Brown.
Yeah. So
warm, not Brown, say warm.
Yeah. So.
Everybody,
yes, sir.
He's on 18 goals in the Premier League, and that goal will be 19 for the season, right?
In all competitions, as them say.
In all competition, yeah. The body of work that he have put in the JPL, he deserves the opportunity, right, Tara?
He does. How old is he now?
I think he's 23, 24.
Yeah. All right. Let me tell you something, right? Up here,
22,
right?
22, 23. When in the high school? In the high school, 2018, 2019. Yeah.
Let me ask you something. Because up here, right, there's a place called Silverbacks Park where Atlanta Silverbacks was a professional team. He used to play up here, right? But a big facility with artificial fields and, and thing. Everybody go up there and they play pickup soccer and adult league soccer and youth soccer and thing like that, right? And I was out there one time, right? And I see this young man and just killing everybody. I beat him up, speed, touches, pop, boom, 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 everything, right? And he said, wow, I talked to him after the match. I said, where are you playing? He was 25 years old. He said, nowhere. I said, what happened? Why didn't you play? Hey, The coach in high school did this, and they didn't like me, and this and that. So I knew he's one of those players, right? They don't mature enough. They don't get the maturity until they're 25, 26, 27 years old. By that time, it's too late now, right? Where that's supposed to happen 16, 17, 18, right?
Them is a late bloomer.
There's a late bloomer because of them. They always had the skill and stuff. They just know how to play. It's kind of like your Cephas, though. Now, how to attack mentally, how to attack a match. You hear them man like Michael Jordan pregame and Kobe Bryant. Them, their mind, LeBron James, I figure out how am I going to attack this point. They already watch the film on them. Then what's their plan of attack? I mean, before the match, they're mentally going over it.
Start play late, you know.
I understand. Yeah, okay. But they mentally go over it before the match start and everything they get. And then when it comes them in attack mode and killer mode, some of our ballers, it's our fault. Some coaches, we don't teach them the proper skills left. They might have the skill, but sometimes it's their fault, the baller's fault, because they refuse to listen. You know, my stubborn baller talent, and then they're so talented. And by the time that they catch up with it, okay, I call it, let me give you an example. I call them elevators, right? Here's your youth and athleticism, right? It's on the 50th floor. Here's your knowledge of the game. You're in the sub-basement. As you go along now, right? Your youth and athletics stay up here, but your knowledge of the game on the 6, on the 10, on the 12, what do you understand? Your knowledge starts to increase, right? If your knowledge, but your youth and athleticism is still up here. If you can get up to the early, as fast as you can, your knowledge of the game equals your youth and athleticism, you are now a professional because you understand the game and you have to execute whatever the coach or your team wants you to do. But what happens? Them knowledge stay down here. Them don't want to listen to nobody. So what happens? 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. All of a sudden, the athleticism starts to come down now. You understand? And that's the boy I saw out at the Silverbacks Park, killing everybody, mashing everybody up. But guess what? He didn't understand and didn't learn the game. The knowledge of the game was not high enough for him to be able to play that professional league. And that's what I see with some of these ballers. But they're still fixable. You understand? You just have to have somebody they trust. Get them. I said, listen, Mr. Brown, turn up. Listen, this is it. This is your last chance. But you have the chance to rescue your family, save and get the good life. Go Europe. I got mash them up. But you have to do, and you understand, you have to
You
drape
look
them
hungry,
up.
though. You look hungry.
Yes, and I understand that once you equip them with that, them same man will come back and thank you. I haven't coach you. You show me the game and taught me the game. I didn't understand. I was arrogant as a young man. I didn't want to listen to nobody. I think me know everything because that's what we are when we're young. We think we know every damn thing, and we don't. You have to apprentice and open your mind and trust somebody. But there we go back to the trust issue. Most Jamaican man don't trust nobody.
Question, because from this morning, people killing me with this. I want your opinion on it. In terms of a coach, right?
Yes.
At the national level, do you think the coach at the national level have to play a part in, especially in the Jamaican context, where a lot of things is not right in terms of the development aspect, and development is a big one. There's a lot of different areas in it. Do you think that the national coach that comes to Jamaica have to do a little bit of development to help him to qualify in these big competition and stuff like this? If he's going to select a JPL players, do you think that development is part of his portfolio? Whether them take it yes or no, it's a part of it. Yes or no?
Absolutely, yes. He has to be. Oh no! Not only has to be a part of it, he had all the way down. U20, you said all the way down. He has to be a part of it because Jamaica is not a country like the U.S. where they have a massive youth system. England have massive youth system producing ballers. So United States Soccer don't have to do that. They just oversee the whole thing because the youth development is so high. Jamaica, we don't have that. So we need to have a coach that's going to be. His job is to coach the national team and build the whole entire infrastructure and help build it. He can't do it by himself, of course. But guess what? His philosophy has to permeate. Because we used to have, I used to say, a player, when you coach a high school up in America, right? You have the varsity and the junior varsity, right? And I used to tell the JV coach, listen, the JV guys have to play the same system, the same thing as the varsity. Because if I need them to bring them up because of injury or something, it can't be a different system. You can't be. It's not a game where I'm going 3-5-2 today. I'm going to 4-4-3 tomorrow. I'm going to 4-4. We play the same system as a younger team then, and the 9th grade team play the same thing, and then the 8th grade team play the same thing. Everybody permeates down the way. So when they come up to the national team now, everybody understand this is how we're going to play. So when you say you have a coach like that, if he doesn't have that, then Jamaican football on the island dead. How can we have 99.9% of the talent and England, America, and Canada produce better ballers with 0.01% of our progeny and yeah, with our lineage? They
So
did
somebody
a
say
better
it is
result
not
with
in his
less.
contract. Somebody say
What?
it's not in his contract.
Well, see, that's the thing. We don't need a coach like our man coach.
You
That's
know what
my
the problem?
point.
You know the problem with them? They don't understand what development mean. It doesn't mean that you are going to be the one that is going to take the player and put him on the field and set him the Warner Brown, control the ball 100 times, and you're still gonna watch him. You can set a program and you have coaches working for you. You are doing the development, you know. But you take it yes or no. You are the man that is doing the development.
Yes, you have a
So
staff. You
why
assign them some
understanding
job.
people here? I am
See,
trying from morning
see,
to Dakasta.
yeah, hold on. See, with the football guru, we don't trust you, DaCosta. We can see what McLaren is doing. What can you see that he's doing other than recruiting players? And the improvement. What improvement? Point to me what the improvement is. Did you saw that game? As far as the ball movement, everything, the switching to a point attack, attacking in all three phases of the game, on the ground, on set pieces, on corner kicks, and then on a counter attack and in transition. But we never were able to. The wingers are strength,
It's
and
just
of course,
basic. It's basic.
yeah. He's indicting himself with the question right there. We never were able to find our wingers, which are our strength, and the opponent took them away. They had an actual game plan. We don't have game plan. So you're giving McLaren credit for something. He sits on the bench. If things were working so well, McLaren was doing such a good job. Why they import a new coach, a new assistant coach? Why? There was a need, right? If there was no need, you wouldn't have a next coach coming now for these matches.
Bro, the same way I say to Coach Dacosta, the same way I put it on my show. It's just that you guys don't have the eyes as a coach. I mean, understand. Because not everybody will see it like how we see it.
Man, I told him you got all the time. You watch with the eyes of them people. Them watch with the eyes of a fan, just a fan. Me as a coach's eye, what does that really mean? That means when the ball's on the wing, about to be square, my eyes go to the middle, see who's marking, who's open, thing like that. Before the ball crosses,
Movement without even having the ball.
Yeah, and then we look at the back.
The fans will look at who have the ball and what he's going to do. They're not looking at the movement.
Yeah, so before the square even coming, I see who's up top. I see who's there for the second ball. I'm yelling second ball in case they win it and a half clearance. They are in a position. They read their play and move it to that quadrant for the half win the ball. Anyway, so some of them, and the problem I have with them, right? They go watch a video of a learning coach says something. I have this plan, right? Then they come in here and parrot it, right? But they don't have the fundamentals and foundation of coaching, but they have the practicum. And we talked to Ryan about that. The practicum is you actually implementing your system and seeing it done. Ryan, go on a chalkboard and it's about this and this and that. I said, Ryan, this is time for you to go to coach a U12 team somewhere in Canada there. Hopefully, you can go coach him son team or whatever. And put your thoughts into practice. The practicum. You go down there now and you and you see, and it's a different, like you said, you just said it, coach. It's a different thing now from these people with them theory and things like that.
There's a lot of things. You see, before you even go on the field to coach, a lot of things you have to know before you go on the field.
Yeah. See,
when I write the plan.
When I beat McLaren, right? Because it's a couple games back, right? He didn't have a pre. I asked them when a penalty kick happened, right? Normally before the match, right? I get my coaching staff together. I said, listen, okay, who's going to take PKs? And okay, the other thing is that okay, we decide as a coach if we get an injury, what's the depth chart? Who's going in there? You understand that? Before the match even happened, we've already pre-planned things that normally happen.
Plan B,
and then also. Yes, and then I remember I said we get a red card. I used to have a plan. I want to get my best athletes in, so they can run and defend and we try to counterattack them. So you understand? We pre-planned for this, and when Jamaica faced these situations, they had no plan. I mean, they had to wait, find somebody, and this and that. I said, wait a minute, he had an injury to I think it was Mikhail. What was his name? I'm trying to remember back. And Mikhail, what was it? The forward from England name? Michael Antonio, all right? And they put in a substitute, and then after 6, 7, they substitute the substitute. They put in the wrong person. You understand? The game didn't need him. It needed somebody else. You understand that? There was no pre-planning, no nothing like that. Me as a coach, me see that. Them not ready. Them the staff are sophisticated. They weren't ready for that. They didn't think that far ahead. You understand? So you have to, before the match happens, you have to put you and your coaching staff have to go to work. This is our contingency plans in case A, B, C, D, or E happens. We are ready as we can be to do that. For when you didn't, when no, even before the match, though, you start Latabade out of position. I say you're not ready. You didn't do your pre-work. You didn't everything you need. You did do everything needed to make sure your team is successful.
Is the coach doing Jamaica job when he's off where he's not here, or he has a different job that nobody knows about?
No, he's relaxing. That's an old man. Let me tell you something. We love to nap. What do you mean? My lifetime of work I put in. You want me to come do more work? Yeah. I'm saying he goes back to England, right? And enjoys himself.
Okay.
If I give you 500 to 600,000 US dollars, right? His salary.
Okay.
You can enjoy yourself, right?
Yeah.
Say you live in New York or wherever, and you Los Angeles, and you coach in Jamaica, and you fly off flying when it's time for camp. You understand that? Instead, no. Yeah, like I said, yeah. If I gave you $600,000 salary, and then you coach in Jamaica national team, would you say I buy somebody like Coach Acosta, who's a technical director, to coach and put an infrastructure from U6 all the way up? So we have a feeder system.
That is a different question all the way though. Like, do we have that?
No. Well, even Haiti have Haiti, who's under a war zone, have a youth development system. Haiti, yeah, and then once them okay, I've ran so many of these youth camera. Once we see let them race right, the under 6s, and you see the one that's faster. You see the athleticism, even at that young age, you know, right? And the one that move farther already had them with the touches and things like that. So we start to identify them and we separate them. The regular kids know that it needs time and something make them develop. But you put the other one, you fast track their development because they show the athleticism and the touches already at a younger age and things like that. My plan is to have all the parishes participate in that, and we have them select from U7, from 7-year-old to 10-year-old, right? The best players, and they send them to the national camp. So we call it the Nike camp, right? And we bring the foreign coaches and the local coaches, and we coach them up and learn. These are select players. I'm not taking them from them parish or them home club, right? This is separate from that. They stay there, but when it's time for camp, we call them in and we track them. 7, 8, 9, 10. By 10-year-olds know them should have the knowledge how to play the system that the head coach you want us to play, because you've given me that directive. You're the head coach, I'm the assistant, the technical director. You say, coach, this is what I want. So now, after a couple of years, and you see them look a 10-year-old boxing the ball around like them is in Spain or something. But you say, okay, so you're doing a good job, coach. You understand that? And officer, we don't disregard the 12 U15. I think we still work with them too. You understand that? And change them philosophy with them. Because it's just a mental philosophy. But the problem with that is the coaches have to want to change. We have to have the coaching clinics, coaching for them coming and say, listen, this is what we want for Jamaica. If the best brains in Jamaica had a conference and said the Jamaica Football Federation calling a conference, all stakeholders, and we come up with a plan. And it's a 25-year plan, but we'll see if we execute the plan properly, we'll see the fruits a lot earlier than 25 years. Even 5 years, we'll see when we're producing better balls. But everybody has to buy in. Everyone has to be that's a stakeholder, have to be on board. But when there's money involved and buying and selling a players, that's what mash up the team.
Yeah.
Could you imagine? I don't know if you have any children. You have any children yet? Do you have any children yet?
No.
Okay. Say for instance, you had a 10-year-old son now, right? And he's real good. You've been working him since he look a bit, right? You've been working, and he's real good. And Jamaica had a national camp. Jamaica Football Federation in Jamaican youth football has a national camp where they bring in all the top under 10 players, 10 and under players. and things like that. And you get the ball from the best ballers from their parishes and things. And your son is one of those and things like that. And we're bringing the coaches that instruct them the proper way, positioning, things like that. And I start to get this knowledge. And each year we have like 4 camps and for different age groups and things like that. And we reinstall. I mean, you will see we're not reinventing the wheel. This is what other teams do. Other countries do, and they get their success. They have the ballers. I can just see in basketball up here, the Nike camp and Adidas camp. See, I have an 11-year-old and he's good at basketball because he's tall for his age. They say he might be like he broke his wrist when he was a kid, 4 years old. So they saw the growth plates in his wrist, and the doctor said, "Oh, he's going to be tall, about 6'5" to 6'7." Ever since me that basketball. But he's a goalkeeper for football though. But he's 11 years old, and if he it's a Nike invitation. You have to be invited to that camp. So you have to be the one best players in the country. They might have hundreds of kids there, but the same thing with Jamaica. We invite the best, And like I said, the U8 camp is this weekend. The U9 camp is next weekend. They want to U10 doing that month, and then same thing would happen. And we start to develop and track them, and we know which baller, what position is on the island, and we have the database now that we can implement a system of play that we can see and be proud of. But instead, them want to buy and sell players, and I understand why them do them. They're sitting down there. It's a wild, wild west. It's about making money, buying and selling, but the players are not equipped.
All right. So me hear some people that talk about you should apply for the technical right? But
I would volunteer for that.
There's a big issue. Coach Acosta. You have the technical director, which is Wendon Does, and you have the technical committee head by Rudolph Speed.
Mm-hmm.
Now, based on what I'm seeing, that Danzo are responsible for the younger groups, as most of the time he's there, younger groups, and the technical committee oversees everything, but they focus more on the senior team.
Yes.
Right. So there and then something is definitely wrong because the technical committee is supposed to structure everything.
Yes.
The technical director is supposed to structure everything.
But you're not. How are you technically directing a U8 or U9 player, U10 player? You're not going deep enough. If this is academics, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you didn't start teach your Pitney A, B, C's and 1, 2, 3s and science, and you understand, until they're 10 years old, they're gonna be behind, right?
Problem.
Yes, that's why our Jamaican youth football are behind. We're not learning the latest techniques at an early enough age. There's only 1 and 2 of them because of the number of them parents and things like that. So that's why we get a whisper one year and we get another one this year. And you understand, rather than 20.
We're not get a big number of them.
Yes, every class supposed to have like a 20 ballers good enough to play overseas and make some money coming out, not just 1 and 2. You understand? So we are failing at the youth level. And if it's academics and they're not learning the ABCs and 1, 2, 3, we don't have to learn earlier. And
what's going on? The system in Jamaica makes you feel all right, put this way. A physical education teacher who don't like football,
mm-hmm.
The principal will say, yo, run the team. Right? She's a PE teacher, she don't know. She gets a 1 man down the road to come start out the team. But there's no development taking place. And then the kids they don't even love it anymore, they leave it alone.
Yeah.
Even a good gem in the mix. So these are some of the things that happen at an early age. Right?
Yes.
And then next thing to look at it too. A PE teacher, him have him day-to-day stuff. When evening time come, sometimes I see him up on the field, frost. Kids out there train themselves. Then next thing now, to get a coach in to coach one of those teams, you're looking at a good money for the school. Then. So schools don't really want to pay no coach, no 60,000 and 70,000 a month. I pay them fortnight. So most of the time I get a good coach, one team is voluntary service. In the prep school thing, the parents, the PM. So you will find a 1 and 2 school do well, but you're not going to find that nucleus to develop the numbers who wants to matriculate into seniors. So here comes the biggest problem in a Jamaica football. No money. And the governing body not bridging or trying to create something for these coaches. That's where you find that most of the top coaches coach here now.
Yeah. But
and then them complain and say, down here to not do the job. And them now go down there now.
What did you say about no money, right? You said no money is a problem, right? So
Not
guess
enough
what?
funds
Yeah.
floating
So
down
guess
that section.
how much money you think Jamaica will get if they qualify for the World Cup?
How much money think?
Perfect. No, just to qualify to get 10 to 12 million
Yeah,
already.
US.
US.
Mhm.
Just to qualify as the budget. You can do a lot with 10 to 12 million. No, that's why it's so important. And why you see me on top of this coach, on top of JFF to fix the thing, right? Because if suppose the Reggae Boys make the CM run as the Reggae Girls, right? And get to the round of 16. You know how much more millions on top of that 10 to 12 million they put on there? You understand? Because remember, everything is off ticket sales, ad revenue, as well as the TV rights and things like that. And the more you go, the more money you make. So Jamaica has an opportunity to fund all of these things. JFF, they have this is how big an opportunity they have, and but it has to be a public and private partnership. JFF government has to allocate some funds to build some fields. We need to build a new stadium. We need regional stadiums, which are
We need a proper youth league under
and a
13.
proper youth league. Once we build the regional
National league.
stadiums, right? See what? Once you build the regional stadiums, you can have your JPL matches, you can have your youth matches, as it's properly irrigated. But you put it in Pringles, but once again, it costs money, right? And proper sponsorship. I have a big plan. I don't want to announce it now, but I know how to fix that because I learned from being up here in America. I learned how them fundraise. I learned how them do the thing, and I've said to myself, it's a brilliant way to do it. And I would love to replicate it in Jamaica. I have no more money manners because right now, when when say you have a 17-year-old son, right, and he's good enough to make national team, but somebody say you have to play at this club in order to go national team to represent your country. How would you feel as a parent?
I wouldn't feel good. I wouldn't feel good.
Yeah, you wouldn't feel good. So we have to eliminate that aspect of thing. We have to make the thing as pure as possible, and remove even the appearance of any kind of corruption at all. Then the thing will start to fix. We can start to fix the thing. Before that happens, you're going to see because some of these what I call corporate entities, right? You know why they have to go on and recruit players at 13, 14. Some of these clubs will have to go recruit players.
Why in Jamaica?
Yeah, from other clubs and things. Why do you think they have to do that?
Because they don't really want to develop.
Well, first of all, they're not a community.
They're not a what?
They're not a community. Is Harborview a community?
Yes.
Is Waterhouse a community?
Yes.
Where them grow them players from young, right? Under 6.
Yes.
And come up to no, I don't want to name 2 other club them and they would want them that don't have that. So when they play them turn of age, they would them interested in them come teach them. They put pressure on them. Sometimes it's good to have an option. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it's all bad.
Cavaliers have them academy,
Yeah, but it's good to have an option. If another club wants you, you can move on. But if they strong arm you, that's where the problem is. Because the young player, the player want to play with them friend them come up with.
Mullines
you 13, you 14.
Mullines don't have that structure there.
Yeah,
Chapter Maroons don't have that structure there. Womberline don't have that structure there. A couple of clubs don't have that structure.
Yeah, so that when I was down in Jamaica for 5 weeks down in September and in bed. I saw that. I said, "Oh, these are communities." When I go do a training, a little.
I see you come at me see a stadium already. You were working with this agent from Jamaica. Him do the PES.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I saw your stadium. Yeah.
I met those guys like 5 years ago when I was down there doing all my clinics.
Yeah.
And them guys, Pembroke Elite Soccer. He was just up here. I linked him with one of my former players. Remember that KSA, Kalonji Soccer Academy? One of my players have one of the biggest and best football academies up here in America. And he has the MLS next program for the Atlanta United. I think that's a big time program, I think like that. So I link,
What license you need to have to work in those academies as a coach?
For youth, you have to have at least a D. In America, this is how it works, right? It's the you have the E, the G, all them look one them for little kids, right? In order to coach competitive football, which is the elite player, they want you to have at least a D license. And then
So
once you get
question,
to U17,
I am at CONCACAF C license now.
okay.
Does that qualify me to work there, or I have to do a American license?
Yes. Like what the midfielder for Jamaica again name? Shoot, my mind is gone. He's up here now working at big club, Concord Fire and thing like that, and Peachtree City. Jermaine Hugh, he's up here doing all that now. See, when you link on with a big club like that, they pay for your license because it's very expensive.
Because I'm going to do the B license next year.
You should do the B license Jamaica if you can. It's a lot cheap. It's a lot cheaper. Trust me, it's a lot cheaper.
So
You just
that
have to
can
find
work
out
on
what you have to find out when it's being offered.
So it can work in there. No man, I gotta do it, man. I
Yeah.
already signed up and everything.
Okay, good. Well, see, because in America, right, the D license is like say it's $1,200, and then the C license is $1,500 US,
B
right?
license in Jamaica at 30,000, gone down at $5,000 now.
Yeah, and so 1,500 for the C, then it's 3,000 for the B, and then it's almost 10,000 for the A license. And then
Yeah, the A license.
they have A license adult and A license youth.
So them separated.
Yeah, well, people like me that want to coach. You because I don't grown man don't listen to
What
you.
do you have?
I have A license youth, which is what them beat me for. So I can't coach man because my license A license youth.
What are the same?
Same license, same criteria, same courses, same thing.
Same preparation in terms of match.
But
Same thing.
Yeah. But the thing is, if you want to coach college soccer or UPSL or one of the other pro league, USL and thing, that the requirements like that, they want, for the adults. I was coaching youth. I was youth sports director. I had 78 teams at my club. 78 teams. And so that means I have to coach 78 coaches and thing like that. So that's why when I'm in Eli, right? I
The structure one now. That's how I have to develop.
Yeah.
The most developed.
So and now U.S. Soccer Federation has put in a pro license now. So that's almost
youth.
10 to 12 grand.
So a pro license for youth.
No, pro license is just no, it's not for you. The A license has two components: the adult and the youth one. Pro license is just for professional. If you want to be a professional coach to satisfy United States Soccer Federation for you to coach at a certain level, they put it out there for you and offer the opportunity. But it's expensive.
Is it in conjunction with the CONCACAF?
Yes, it was a higher license before CONCACAF organized themselves, right? Mm-hmm. Everybody came to get the USA A license, from around. Mexico had a good program and things like that, but it was a little smaller. They weren't accredited. It's just like school, you have to be accredited. So there's El Salvador and them didn't have that, so they would come to America or Mexico to do them license and things like that to coach them pro team. And it's such an you understand? Say you are a young man, a young coach, and you're 35 years old, but you have your wife and two pitting them, and then we'll say it's $10,000 for the pro license, which is £10,000 in England for the pro license, right? You can come out to your pocket with £10,000.
Rough.
And it take 18 months.
Rough.
In Jamaica, if it's 5,000, I say run and do it, sir.
No man, I said the deal is now 5,000 now because they get sponsored from Reneville.
Okay, yeah.
So
go for the C license or the B license or whatever it is, because it's a lot cheaper.
No, man,
Trust me.
Pass the D, I pass the C. I'm going to this B now. The B now. So the B is where based on the level of it, elite youth. So elite youth. I'm at the elite youth level.
See, the difference in America, though, the big clubs in America, youth clubs will pay for your licenses, right? So they pay. That's why they can charge so much, because the clubs are paying for it. It's a competition up here, to get the best coaches. If you come up there and demonstrate certain things, them man have deep pockets. There's a club called Concord Fire. You know what the number one supporter is? Concord Fire.
No.
Arthur Blank, the owner of the Atlanta Falcons and the owner of Atlanta United, and I'm supporting because his son actually played for them and things like that. So if they need a coach, them just write a check for a coaching license course. You need a B course. Yeah, you go, coach. $5,000. Go and take the course and blah blah blah. If they know but we're not developing those kind of youth coaches, and like we're not developing the youth players. So, like I said, my idea to have an entire Jamaica youth football program that empowers all the parishes, empowers all the academies, Everybody is, because when we call in the camp to develop the players with a certain criteria, this is what we need. With the coaching symposium we should have and the coaching clinic, we say, okay, this is what they should be learning at U6. I'm giving them a demonstration. At U8, these are the things they should have. U9, U10, these are what they should be doing. Their awareness of the game should start to develop there, where they're not just like chickens chasing the damn ball around there. They're more pronounced and control the ball.
So, Coach Acosta, you watch any of my prep school game? I posted on my channel.
No, I haven't seen that. You have to invite me on your show. First of all, you have to invite me on your show.
All right,
At some point. Get my information on Ryan.
We want to do some coaching shows.
Okay.
We look at planning a session.
All right. There you go.
Look at safeguarding.
Listen.
That's been very important. We're going to look at system of play and try to explain the difference between formation and because system is basically formation.
What's your target age?
We're working with our qualification. We're looking at under 13 to under 18. Yeah.
Okay, good.
Right.
Yeah, definitely.
And smaller than that. We can look at under 9 as well. Come on.
So I tell you a story, right? I was embedded with the Craig Butler down there, right? Mm-hmm. And I wasn't there to coach the at Mona High School, right? I wasn't there to coach any team down there, right? Mm-hmm. But Coach Butler had just bought the Vera Felix thing.
Yeah.
And he was coaching the Mona High School. Mm-hmm. And I stepped in because it was a lot on coach plate at that time. So I started coaching the Pepsi team just to test my theories. Can you change the mindset of the Jamaican youth? Because once them gone, so U13 and 14, they're tough to change their mind out them playing.
Sure.
And then one of the interesting things is, right, I used they started calling me Coach Tiki Taka because they've said, I was showing them how to, possess the ball 1 or 2 touches. I said, I'm trying not to take away from the direct football you guys are playing. I'm just showing you the other options, adding to your game and things like that. To where one of Craig, assistant coaches, Coach Black said, you remind me of a Spanish coach, because Coach Black said when he went on in European, when he was playing in Europe professionally, and that's how the Spanish coaches taught them the game like that. But also kept that individualism. So I want to create a nation of dribblers. You understand? Because that's the key point. I don't want to be robotic like Germany or whatever and just move the ball, even though they're very successful, right? I still want to move it like Germany, but when it come time for man dribble on a man, bust a shot in a side netting or something, that's the kind of ball we want for Jamaica. And so I developed, that's what I'm trying to, the ideal kind of ball players I would want to develop. So when I was there, right, it was so hard to get the 13-year-olds them to play at first, because them are like a boy, them defiant, they've been playing that way their whole life. Who am I? Them playing one way 14 years of them life. Me, I'm gonna come in a couple of weeks and change that. But guess what happened? I stuck to it. What is all that?
Now show the people them so them don't bright themselves.
Okay. So I
D. What do you see there? C.
So I pick up. I started coaching them, right, and then we're all over the place. After about 2.5, 3 weeks, they started to get it. They started to get what I was trying to teach them how to play, right? The system was different. Of course, because normally, right, then play the ball from the back up to the midfield, and then the midfielder long ball to the forwards over the top. I'm saying you possess the ball from the back to the midfield. Why would you go play a 50-50 ball? Why would you go and play a 50-50 ball after you've broken the first line out to the midfield line, and then turn and then 50-50 ball? And then the good thing Craig used to do, right, is just scrimmage the Pepsi versus the Colts. So when I'm, go against a bigger team, and of course, man, them bigger and stronger, they're 15, 16 or whatever, the age for Colts. And then you smash, at first they smash them up, but after a while, right, and them start to get the ball move and the tiki-taka. Next thing you know, and then Craig had a girls team there too. It was really good. And the girls team is, big girls, it's like a, I don't know if it was a high school team or it was one of his club team. There, but it's big, very talented, skillful girls. I can dribble and fight. And next thing you know, one time they used to play us 1-1, 2-2 like that. And after 3 weeks, 4 weeks, We them one match 6 or 7-0, right? 6 or 7-0, just moving the ball. I said, yeah, the girls are, and
I win the prep school league last season in St. Anne, right? St. Mary Prep
oh,
School.
really? Congratulations.
Under 13.
Okay, that's
and
good.
and I won't say it was easy, but I would say that it wasn't that hard to win. Why? I focus on a lot of technical work. All right?
Yeah.
So I focus on passing control and keeping the ball. Passing control and keeping the ball. And a little bit of understanding the role and responsibility based on the position you play.
So where are you based now?
I'm in St. Anne.
You're in St. Anne. So when I have a house in not St. Mary's.
Yeah, St.
Yes.
Mary.
Yeah,
We're in
man.
St. Mary.
Well, I can't tell them the Monday.
How far?
No,
Far.
it's St. Mary's Country Club.
St. Mary's Country Club. How far that, man?
That's far to you?
St. Mary's. Well, I don't know exactly which part of St. Mary that is.
When you pass Ocho Rios and the ocean is on the sea's on your left, right? And you come through Ocho Rios and you keep going down. It's about 6-7 minute drive. Then you turn right and you go up the hill.
You're going in St. Anne.
It's right down the line. You just cross over into St. Mary's.
Oh, so you exchange White River and come up.
Yeah, as soon as you go over White River, you start to look for your right and you pass the gas station them.
Oh, you pass Boot gas station.
Yes, and then the next right up the hill. Used to be a big fish that used to collect the plastic bottle them, marking the turn. A big conservers. But the thing is, so you need to invite me down. I'll fly down myself. You need to invite me next time you have something.
Close by.
I'd love to do a clinic down there, whatever age group you have. How much is short? And I'm much short.
My son is in my team.
Oh, okay.
He scored a brilliant goal the other day.
What?
I wonder if we can present it on the screen so you can see.
Well, you need Ryan to control that right now, right?
Yeah,
you need Ryan.
Need from mine. Yeah, but he never put it up.
Yeah, but like I said, we
But for real,
I'm
here.
here.
A brilliant goal last week. Like
Oh, really?
That choke inside and pick it up, turn, dribble with under pressure, and still get the kick.
What?
And kick it in the back of the goal. Brilliant
Now,
goal.
Yeah. Now, see, if I came down to the clinic for you, you'd see exactly the difference with my coaching style and approach. And the mistake a lot of coaches make, them try to compete. And what I've been learning in my life, right? I'm going to add what you, if I see something you doing down there with them, I'm teething it. Add it to my coaching. You understand? If I see you do something, you understand?
We do that a lot.
Nobody knows football. Nobody.
When it makes sense, me I teeth it.
There you go. And just add to your coaching acumen, and next thing you know, you're better for it.
The thing people don't understand, at coaching school, they don't teach your drills, You have to go research the drills, What they teach you is the formula how to apply the drills.
There you go.
But you have to go research the drill and get the knowledge of what this drill will do to get the player to understand your system and how you want to play in the field.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, definitely. Trust me. So next time you have something like that, I can fly down,
Yeah, man, a big something, man. Big something. My program is a full year program.
Okay, good.
The team that is playing now is coming from 3 years ago from the under 9.
I would love to do a clinic, and trust me. And you see, it's once again, football is not about 100% this or 100% that. It's about what is your preference as a coach, how you like your team to play, how you want them to bring the ball up on the ground, how you like them go. So a lot of people they fight you, and rather than saying, you know what, I can learn something from this coach and I can teach something to this coach, and it's an exchange. It's an exchange. But open up your heart, open up your mind, because your players will benefit from it if you get somebody else telling them, because it's the same thing, just from a different voice. And when I pull out my American accent, I seem to get more response out of them. Because when I speak loud to crowd, I automatically go to my American accent. I don't know why that happens. I guess because up here,
because communication is key as well as a coach.
Yeah, so for years I've been doing that way. So down there, I remember I was doing a little clinic at a a school, and the coach was like, one assistant coach for Arne Garden, you're American. He was a white guy, or something
Oh
like
yeah, I
that.
know him. I know him.
Yes, and because we had a little scrimmage after. Well, I was at the clinic, and then the team there at the school had a little clinic, had a scrimmage against them, preseason type thing. So it's all about learning, all about trying. Everybody, all we do our little bit and little part, and we can try to improve this thing. But back to the JFF, Jamaican national team now. My eyes now, not seeing them, the ball, not moving from side to side, flowing the ball, switching the point of attack, looking for gaps and spaces to open up to go forward. And then when it forward, one touch. The first pass to the feet of Leon Bailey or whoever has to be a one touch. Because they come on and kick you. They just come on, boop. And they train to do that, that unseen. Don't make this man turn and make him feel you. Don't get a yellow card, but make the man feel you and blah, blah, blah. Go for the ball, but make sure you get a piece of him too. And they just rough them up, and time after time. Our ballers don't learn. The trust Leon doesn't have in his teammates, because Leon wants to turn every time. And I would advise Leon, lay the first few of them off and slow up that.
My issue is, I've seen Leon Bailey getting himself playing some good football under a particular coach. And I'm asking myself, how could that coach get him to play like this? I don't know if you remember when he played under Paul in that World Cup qualification. When him have the freedom to move from wide, come inside as a number 10, move the ball, pick up the ball, move it around. It's like them just put him out on the wing and say, yo, stay there and don't move. I
Now,
understand what I go on.
you see Messi plays, right? Does Messi teammates cater to him?
Mm-hmm.
They do, right? They do. Cristiano Ronaldo, Portugal, the team catered to him, right? You see that a lot. He's slowed down these last few years, getting older. But
They
before
build the team around him.
yeah, they build a team around him and things like that. Who is Jamaica's best footballer right now?
Just Leon Bailey.
Yes. So if I'm coaching a team now, I'm building around Bailey and everybody, and the thing, you understand? You have to make them play the proper way. Everybody, that mean
That same thing, something I saying. The coach at the time, remember? He's going to build a team around him.
Yeah, but you cannot have Leon Bailey losing the ball so much by getting these big tackles. And most of all, you have to avoid that first tackle, Leon. You're going to get hurt. The man, them coming too hard and too fast because they know you're not going to pass it. If I know the ball coming to your feet, unseen, I'm as a defender on your back and you can't see me, and you know you got a blind turn, I'm going to clean your clock.
But if the Messi and ball and him just hold on the ball, and just let it go.
Yeah, but like I said, you loosen up that defense.
Mr. National Stadium the other day?
What
One
you said,
touch,
huh?
2 touch. Mr. National Stadium, when he don't have space, 1 touch, 2 touch. If he have space, he hold it and drive at it.
There you go. You read it, read and react. Read the match and react to it. But the
Him not hold the ball with no man running for him.
My advice to Leon, we don't want you back to the goal and taking them hard tackles. When you lay the ball off, sprint diagonally, get the ball back at your feet, going forward now. We want to break that first line in the midfield right there when them give you the ball. But now Leon is going at goal. One person have to present as a wall, while the winger, if the wing is open, boom. If not, a wall pass, 1-2 off that wall, and then use his skill to beat that last defender and to get either get a shot on goal or square it or whatever. But we don't have those kind of plans where we work on that kind of thing. And like I said, when I see this little snips of when Simon Preston behind the scene in the training session, and you see them going through the cone drills and the plyometric and then the resistant bands and all that, that's a waste of time for a national team. Because in their club team, they've already done that preseason and things like that. The resistant band puts so much strain on there, them ligaments there. Now you don't want to do too much of that and things like that. What you want is keep their fitness level high, but start to work on a part of the football where they play. But these man,
I think all of those, in my opinion, I think all of those drills could have done in the ball in more. They could do it in tactical training. They could do it in your passing drills. All of those fitness drills could be with the ball. Then.
Yes. Okay.
Focusing on their tactical stuff.
What I see is the Marion Gordons and them guys, running the sessions, right? And then they have some drills, and I see some players who are coached properly, doing it the right way, body position properly, turn it properly, one touch, and then the other one, them come with them buck-ups. Totally uncoached. Totally, you see where they didn't get that coaching at youth. They just survive on pure talent on there and things like that. If that the fundamentals with that talent, they go so much farther. But they don't have. When I see that now, that the person coaching them don't have the knowledge, the biggest knowledge to fit, or doesn't have the gravitas to go in there and fix them. I say, listen, while I'm balling, don't do that. And world training says, I say, listen, this is how you turn, open up, receive the ball. This is how you do it. Can you do it in one touch? Because why do you take 5 touches to do that one play and things like that? And you correct them in there. So when they're on the pitch now and in the match, they move that ball a lot better because they know that you teach them how to scan. And I have one drill I'm going to show you when I come down there and that works perfect for my ball them when I coach them, especially young one them. Learn them their awareness. Too many of them are ball watchers. They don't know how to, before they get to anticipate the ball is coming, right? Before anticipate, let me say, okay, I'm going to go there. Okay, the right back is open. I'll collect and boom. With alacrity. I don't have to stop the ball and look up and take 5 touches. Because when you stop the ball, I call it a ball stopper. The defense gets a time to get set. How many times have you seen an attack comes in the defense, right? And the keeper come and get the ball, and then he hold the ball and wait for the defenders to get back and get set. rather than attacking them while I'm back turn and trying to get their formation. So you wait till they get back and get set, and now they can defend you as a unit rather than individuals, and you can't find the space. That's the spaces where your dribblers take them on now and find those spaces and quickly attack that defense while I'm retreating. I call it a retreating defense as opposed to an attacking defense. Attacking defense, right? So the keeper's on his line, all 4 defenders back, everybody behind the ball, right? They now when you try to attack them, they attack you with defensively by putting pressure on you. But now, say our team has the ball, right? They're up at midfield, back 4 midfield, and possessing the ball, and they turn the ball over. We get it now, and we go. Now that team defense is retreating. You have what's called a retreating defense. So now they're not set. What we do, we wait. We wait so long. They get back. They get set. Now they come back. They're able to turn and face. Now they come up, they're coming out now, putting pressure on you as a defense, as opposed to you attacking them while they're retreating towards their own goal. Any bad touch, any bad mistake, anything like that, it's going to be a benefit to you if you attack them right away. Keep this ball. So I told them, what's the best time for a long ball? After a turnover. And we have a plan. Oh, the ball is turned over in this area. Forward, stay inside, keep that wing open because they never. I hate when the forwards are on the wing because there's help in the middle. Come inside and anticipate the turnover. Boom, then you go off the whole wing is open now for them to go. But we're attacking right away, and the help is coming. And the thing is, go best time after a turnover, but attack them before they get back and get set as a defense. Now they'll help each other and be able to come and defend you a lot better. And I just see we play too slow and too and don't do that as a team, man. And I would love to correct that. When these Jamaican people, right? Why do they rate? Another question for you: why do they rate somebody with a different complexion as opposed to somebody that give the knowledge? If a 5-year-old walked in your room right now, right, and said the house is on fire, you say, "Oh yeah, you're not a 64-year-old man, so I got to listen to you. I wait for the 64-year-old man come tell me the house is on fire, and then you burn up." Is the information good or not? Regardless who the messenger is.
Well, I know at the same thing that the coaching course at Jamaica. These persons in the comment section will say that they would never, they prefer stay overseas and learn the B license rather than come to Jamaica. And it's the same material.
Yeah.
CONCACAF.
It's CONCACAF.
Yeah? It's the same material. But why? They don't want to learn from the coach named Peart, and they don't want to learn from Speed. They don't want to learn from those persons who are licensed to teach based on CONCACAF rules. So that makes sense to me now, all them people I think so.
It's stupid.
They prefer to hear from the green eye man. And
man. Them trust that. Once them see the white man, them just them have confidence and things. And it's ridiculous.
Them at the embassy or get the visa. Easy. When they say Speed, they want to challenge it.
Listen to the words coming out of their mouth. Like I said, if the best listen, I want to make something. If the best person to coach Jamaica is a white person after a coaching search, I'm not against that. I'm not against anybody, any color, anywhere, whatever. You understand that? But way we do it, we headhunt. You know the difference, Coach? We are listening to. We headhunt as opposed to doing a proper coaching search. You understand that?
Go again.
We headhunt when we're looking for a new coach rather than doing a proper search. If you headhunt right, you say, okay, Steve McLaren, that's my man, we're going to get him. When you do a proper search, right, you form a search committee. And you put out the word, okay, Jamaica's national team has opening for the head coach. And now you start taking applications and you start to interview people on Zoom or whatever first, right? And say you have 50 people apply or whatever, right? And you narrow it down to your final 10, then your final 5, and those 5 get interviews. What happens is you now, during the process of vetting all these coaching, you might find that really smart coach that answers all your questions. Can say, yes, I have a plan for the national team, how to get the best out of them, and I have a relationship with Leon Bailey, and I have a relationship with this one, blah, 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 blah. And also, I want to redo the youth system and make sure that'll be my priority number 2 after the national team is make sure we structure this youth system so the kids coming up are learning the same thing I'm trying to do here with the national team, and blah, blah. But we don't do that. Sometimes we don't have a committee that listens and then do final interviews because it costs money to fly them in, the final 5, right? And make the choice of a live interview as opposed to a Zoom interview. And then, even if you don't tell the final 3, and then, but during that process, you might identify the coach, like the United States U20 coach that came down and gave us 11-0 or whatever, or 9-0. Remember that one?
Mm-hmm.
That coach, he may identify him as somebody in the future, not this coaching search, but he's on your radar now because you conducted a proper search, proper vet. You understand that? You start to see there are other candidates that you never would have thought of. When you headhunt, you just say, "Man, go get Halmeringer's son. I meet him in Europe. I'm so good, man, I go get him. I'm gonna meet Steve McLaren because blah blah blah." You miss out on so many quality candidates. And then let's refresh the assistant coaches who are talking to these coaches that come in. Can we do that?
A joke thing that too.
Dig it.
A joke thing. My vex.
You have to change that,
Joke
man.
thing that coach joke thing. That come like a post of cement. Can't move. Stone. One big old bowler run a flat bridge.
Yeah.
Can't move.
There you go.
You can't cross it. Leave it alone.
But there you go.
Can't cross it.
I'm just, so when you criticize and show the people, especially in this section, Ryan, people, that there's more to it than understand. That the coach don't have to have no big name or whatever. His knowledge base is what we're looking for. Well, how creative is he? He has a different way of doing things and things like that, and give him the support he needs. You understand? And let him bring in his own assistants if possible. Why are you hanging on to these other assistants? You understand that? And they say, "Oh, these are your assistants." No, man. If I gave you a Jamaican job tomorrow, you want to bring in your own people that's going to make you successful, right?
Yeah.
You don't want nobody choosing your assistants for you. And the one that's been there for you. Because we've not had no overwhelming success with them here.
So, for example, when Schaefer come and choose him one assistant or something like that to do. All right, say to the man, you go on. You have a Jamaican assistant, but these are the coaches that has the qualification that me don't want to pick from. And you go choose.
Yeah.
But you can't come give the man no assistant, brother. A joke thing.
If somebody, especially somebody McLaren age, right? He needs 2 assistants. Somebody that's very offensive minded, somebody that's very defensive minded to really help him with the thing. You understand that?
That's why something get boss, Elvis, Elvis Cole, and up to this day, Elvis Cole are the best Jamaican coach. Right now, we'll leave Jamaican. We'll leave out of the Jamaican system and the overseas right now. Pro license.
Yeah,
big coach.
So them say I'm racist because I wanted a black coach, right? And I said I gave them facts and statistics, right? Out of the 98 pro pro teams in Europe that are on par with the Premier League and the Bundesliga and La Liga, all of them, right? The 98 clubs. This was 2022, right? There only were 2 black coaches. And then, of course, they got rid of Crystal Palace, got rid of one, so it was only one at Nottingham Forest. And so I'm saying we have to have a proper vetting system where we give some black coaches a chance. We're a black country and we're not even doing it. How do we expect them to do it? How can we put pressure on them to do it? And we as a black country not even trying to find a coach like that. Open up the thing. And we'll keep doing the same retreads and not having the success we're looking for. So yes, yeah, I'd rather give Coley the job than McLaren. Why not?
No, I think Coley do a good job. But here what the thing not Costa, here what the thing with Costa. You see Coley, I'm tell you, boy, we don't love our own, you know. Brother, Jamaican people don't love our own, brother. I swear to you.
Yeah, man. I don't. Who's this football guru guy? He's always
no man,
attacking me.
no pay no mind.
It's just
They
horrible.
can't
I
pay
mean,
everybody mind in the comment section because them
you know.
have, you know, say YouTube bill them make you strong. And people say something sometimes, it don't make no sense to answer them, you know. Sometimes you answer them, which is okay because we are humans, but not every time. Sometimes we just look and just read and just count to 10. But what me I say though, we don't love our own in Jamaica. And one of the sentiments that was said about Elvis Coley, I mean, I'll call the person name, right, is that he will be easily manipulated by persons with money because he's in this, in the system of Jamaica with JC and JC man, them powerful. So I'm going to try to get in the JC players in the squad. So Flemings and them man, they'll come back. Tariq McGee. That was said in a brother. Jesus Christ.
Okay, suppose that instead of just hiring Steve McLaren, going head on and just firing Steve McLaren, right? Suppose that giving an interview to Tyrone Marshall. Did they give an interview to Tyrone Marshall? Do you know about that?
No, maybe
Who's having? He's having success up here in MLS, you know. Yeah. What?
Good.
So once again, if you don't do a proper wide enough search and you vet enough, they don't come onto your radar. The surprises, the coaches with the knowledge, the energy, with the plan to come in and fix this thing. Instead of you hire an old man who can't even get up off the bench and yell because his voice gone. Ryan pointed out all the time. So who did you see yelling from the sideline during this last match? The new assistant coach he brought. Yeah, the one he brought in because he knew he can't do it.
Marin guy, one of the
And both of them, Marin Gordon and the new assistant coach was yelling. And when I said I wanted to try and expand.
I have an issue with Marangan though. I thought he did well in terms of some of the selection, but when it come on to the young youth, them where play good football, him not select them, brother. Because McLaren not gonna know, because McLaren don't know the JPL ball. Them.
You're right. So you said one ball at the arm. The one
Ellis and Fuller, them youth enough to get left out of the national team.
There you go. But you said that
until them get them chance and then fail. Them get them chance and then fail. Then them
so you said okay. Remember Coach Coley, right? You said some certain elements might try to influence him, right? Who's influencing? So who's influencing Marin Gordon?
Boy, I don't know.
There you go. Well, anyway.
What Coley? Me know Coley in a region. Coley is a man no nonsense man in a region. Right? The man in a no nonsense man. The man never tell you as it is, you know.
Yeah, you know, and
then man they go get further knowledge. And you know, the which part him there, and I saw the year of this stuff. Strict. So the man our strict mentality, you know, worse than strict. Can't do certain things and get to it.
Yeah.
Just naturally know. Right? I think him that do a good job, him that will do a good job by the national team.
Yeah, I agree with you.
With as an assistant, all right, coach.
And instead now we had this big stone upon the bench. I mean, I respect Coach McLaren here. Don't get me wrong. But Jamaica, we need more. We're not US, we're not England. We can't just have a CEO.
We need a coach who just come in when time match start and depend on him assistant coach.
Yeah. We don't need a CEO.
And the man they conflicted, brother. I see the man they carry baller from Cuban. From Cuban. You know you don't call Cuban. Gavi Masio. And in the response to the under 17 team. Man does a kick with the ball so and can't control and pass the ball. And have Alfonso good on bench and stats. Was a better player. Yo, it hurt me. From that, me say, yo, Miranda, you can't trust her.
I mean, like I said, we need fresh ideas, different ways to do things. Because Jamaica needs
The man kick for the ball. Boom.
Jamaica needs a cultural change. And I'm going to talk to you about the way get the money to help her do it, and it has to be a separate entity from the JFF. Even though the JFF, this is what they're supposed to be doing. This the way they raise money and keep money and things like that. But anyway, Ryan gone left with Ryan. Come from money in bed. Where you there, Ryan?
On the show, I know, guys.
Ryan gone asleep, man. What you mean? Ryan love free work, man. It's about doing the job for him.
So, let the private chat, Coach Acosta. Look.
Yeah, man. What?
Say something there. That's my party class there. So we can link up. So that's what. So just send across a link and then we know portal. You understand?
Yes.
Get a Jamaican talk. You know what I mean?
I mean. But anyway, but I'm getting tired now. I'm up to sign off. I don't know if you're going to keep going. Yeah, Ryan. Yeah, Ryan platform.
Call Ryan. Tell him so we are signing off.
No, man, you just sign off. Ryan do this all the time, man.
Huh?
Okay. Ryan do this all the time. Go in bed and let the thing, because people forget to sign off. So they, like people are still watching.
He sign off by himself.
Yeah, and then he'll sign off by himself. But see, you have 198 people watching right now, and some of them already fell asleep, but the YouTube is still going. True. So Ryan get that viewership. That's what he understands.
General. I know what's my story though. Are you a teacher?
Hey, listen. No, sir. Ryan, come with them that skill set from Rima, wherever him same come from.
Let's say my choppy line, hard.
Yeah, man. How you mean? But like I said, I mean, there's so many. See, up here, somebody like you, unseen at your age, if you get your license, you should come up here and coach.
Like no.
And because there's college jobs in it, and I pay 200,000-300,000 US for the college job a year for coach football.
Come take them job there and run it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, Jamaica waste time.
You know how much fraud coach run up in there? Coach, I need you to help me organize this team, and blah, blah, blah. I'm gonna come do them job for them. And I'm gonna look upon the damn university, make 300,000 a year.
Whoa.
I'm gonna do him job for him. And those are the
you get housing and them thing they do.
Yeah, well, if you want that, what are the things they do up here, right? They'll put you to work as like a resident assistant, which means a dormitory, right? So the dormitory, you monitor them, and then you help the little freshmen them and whatever, right? And
I want them know I'm young though, like me young.
Okay, well, no, the thing is, you get one of those jobs, which is a cream puff job. You don't have to worry about that. You just have to lay on the law, the rules of the living in a dormitory. Tell them don't go out the street at night and blah, blah, don't get no trouble. And they give you housing, and plus the salary for that, plus the salary for your coaching. It's all up in the one. Plus if you're free, if you don't want to pay for housing, thing like that. But college jobs, some of them, I mean, because we have Division 1, 2, 3, NAIA, all the way down. So there's enough college jobs.
If you don't have a degree, no USL coach college will hire you.
No, okay. See, that's why you have to get your Jamaican degree. That will be honored. It's a lot easier to get these degrees and things in Jamaica than in America now.
So
but some coaches look past the degrees. You don't have to have a degree, because Deion Sanders is not a degree, and I'm a coach big Colorado University of football and things like that. It's a private, the state school, but they do what they want to do. It's like I was when I argued with people, I said pro license don't coach team. I said if Lionel Messi retired today for coaching and say one coach Argentina, he said no, Leo, you have to go do your D license, then you have to do your C license.
Jump past that. Straight up pro.
Yeah, never make it happen.
Straight up pro.
Argentine Federation never make that. Yes.
Straight up pro. Neymar, straight up pro.
Yeah, all of these.
Straight up pro. Look past Zidane. Zidane was a bloop, big coach. Get big team in the world for coach.
Yeah. So anyway.
I told Buff Teeth and like coaching still. Buff Teeth that we have
Yeah.
Buff Teeth that run Santos right now.
Sometimes this is the hardest thing for a skillful, good player to coach people who don't have him skill level and thing after him retire. Because it's so easy for him, he can't understand why he can't get it. Why he can't do it. You know, so that's what Pele said in the coach, you know. I'm saying, I get the ball here, I go this, and I score. I'm not in a system where, hey, you have to do this and do that. And
a free flowing football, man, that coach, you know, free flowing football.
So you get frustrated when the man can't do it.
You go at them. Yeah.
Anyway, so I'm looking forward. What is your season like? When do you like normally start up and?
So my season starts now. Two matches in this month. You know, them have 15 them educational thing, them PEP. GSAT business. Yeah, they call it PEP now. So them have 15 that. So we're gonna start back in May. So
Also,
next in May.
Now I just wanted a good time for me to come down. You start to plan that and let me know.
So we have a match in May.
Yeah, I just want to be able to see your whole operation, and especially a big club there, your big team, you know, up there. Because like I said, I still have family members up there. My family's from St. Anne.
Okay.
Golden
and I'm
Grove.
currently coaching. I'm currently coaching at Lima. I mean, Cavi Mix.
Oh, okay.
At Lima, trying to go to the Premier League. How much is that there?
My father used to say from the country, Golden Grove.
Oh, okay.
But remember, this is like how many years ago?
So you might hear the unseen Ghana Premier League and thing. So.
Yeah. No, man, like I said, if you have something that works and they can see it moving that ball and them understand, okay, they can love to get new young coaches. And up here,
come foreign though, come make some money.
If you want to make some money, you have to go foreign. But you have to get your coaching system down and your understanding why you're in a comfortable situation. You know, that's why I say it's difficult for a lot of black people to get their licenses because they can't afford the £10,000 for the pro license, and even the 5,000 for the US A license and things like that. And my wife and Pitney and things like that to take that the kind of resources and do, you know, that's why, you know, a lot of them don't. I know so many coaches who have brilliant football minds. I mean, brilliant, can break things down, can show you this and show you that, but they never went to get no education and thing, you know. So
money.
That's what, yeah, money runs the world, man.
It's in Jamaica, man.
Anyway, yeah, it's over midnight out here. You have me up here, whole man, you know.
Go sign out.
Yeah. So everybody, chat section, thank you for allowing me to speak. Always a blessing, when you wake up in the morning. Did you wake up in the morning this morning unseen?
Yeah.
Then that's your first blessing.
All right.
This is what I do to my team, right? I said, this is my rules are when you wake up in the morning, the first thing you do is make your bed. Turn around before you go toilet, before you go anywhere, you turn around and you make your bed. That's your first win of the day. You understand? Straighten up your room. This, bum, go shower, whatever you need to do, whatever your normal routine is, boom, 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 boom. When your mother walk in that room, she's supposed to be like, whoa, what's going on here? See, that's the first, you have to change them, and that starts that ball on. Then the next win, make sure you get your breakfast, you want to go to school, sit in front of the classroom, second win. Make sure you are paying attention. This is your future. Nobody's going to derail this for you. Whatever your dream is, can't let no man, boy, or nobody derail you from that. And then the rest of the day, you want win after win after win. And then come home, safe and sound, and go your beat and go to your bed. And next thing you know, you can do the same thing tomorrow, do a different win, a different accomplishment. Make sure something happens. Prove yourself on the ball field. You go on the ball field or practice after school. You make sure you're the most recognizable person, that you run the hardest, you try the hardest, you play the hardest, you do the effort. Nobody out efforts you. That's your win. And that's going to pay off because your dream of being a pro, when you take your family out of the poverty and all that, is start right there, way before that, So that's what I say. So make your bed. After you go, I tell them, and that's their first win. Try that with some of your ballers. See if them, so they respond. I say, I want everybody first thing tomorrow, make your bed, straighten up your room after anything like that. And then see, what was your mother or father's reaction for you doing that? And see what happens, okay?
Yeah.
All right, good night.
Yep.